set up for the old 2Dubes. Alright, looks good. Grab the controller here. Alright. So, Pokemon Colosseum. If you'll remember, I'm not tabbed into the window. That's on me. And Deja Vu, it feels so good. Nathan! Musket Meerkat with the subscription. Thank you. That's 8 months. My god, one more and that baby will come right out. We have on the team Espeon, Hitmontop. I put Makihito away because he's right there, but won't stop being a shadow Pokemon, and he's significantly weaker than Hitmontop, who came with a black belt, so really... I mean, also his moveset is Vital Throw and Cross Chop. It's not the best. It could be better. I want to see what this Hitmontop has to offer me. Mischievous, who I'm liking, Flaffy, who I'm liking, and Swablu, that I need a 6th person on the team, so Swablu's here. Good news! Those of you who are, or bad news, I suppose, if you're a fan of a spectacle, I fixed the text. So no longer will it be garbled with screams and cries of the damned. It actually works well now. Though it's impossible to tell by looking, this Trico is older than I am. What? Really? I mean, evolve, damn you. What the fuck are you waiting for? This guy's got one foot in the grave. Alright, anyway. I believe at this point in the game, I am listening to the 12-bar blues. Anyway, he was near the mart, I think they said? There's somebody I need to go and find who lived near the Pokemart. Which... it might be him. I don't know where the Pokemart is. I thought it was around here. Shemware. Alright, that's the mart. So... it's probably either this house or that house. I swear it was the mart, because last thing we did was drive team snag him away. Oh, good, a Wobbuffet. Drive team snag him away. I'm here, I'm not queer, let's talk about it. Alright, Ellie, I mean... You have a kid. That's, I think... oh, right, you wanted to see my dad. He's been pretty forgetful lately, and I'm afraid he might not be of much help to you. That's, I mean, the long and short of it. You're straight. You have a kid. You're named Mama Ellie. It's literally in your name. You're Yegan's, beloved Torchic. What? No. Who'd you say you were? What? You want to ask me, Senilor, about Celebi? Have no fear, no problem. Forget something that important, that's not going to happen. Let me start with the relic in Relic Forest. Why is it called Relic Forest? What's there that makes it called Relic Forest? According to the ancient lore, the relic, is said to hold the power of time travel for Celebi. I thought Celebi could just do that, regardless of relic. That mysterious power is said to revive the most pleasant, most enjoyable memories of Pokemon. Oh. I was trying to make a joke on the old I'm here, I'm queer, let's talk about it saying, you succeeded. I think the left side of the screen is cut off. Oh, so it is. Look at that. Oh dear. It's been cropped away. That's no good. Gotta fix that. It was majorly cropped. That's weird. How did that happen? Were you cropped as well? Other side of the screen? You certainly were. Good lord! When did this game get so big? My aspect ratio is all off now. Alright, technical difficulties here. I don't know when this game suddenly got so big. Oh wait, what the fuck? Now it's not up there. Oh, it's a big old mess. It's a big old dang mess, everyone. Now I gotta shrink myself. Tell you what, changing out emulators will do that for you, I guess. Alright, Toadsiz, how dare you not show us the left side? It's important! How would you see Wobbuffet just hanging out there? Vibing. I still don't think it's all of it. I can clearly see his face, but it's not in the stream. That's the Alt key. Yeah, no, there he is. This is like a full screen game. When the fuck did this happen? Should have updated my emulator ages ago. My goodness. Well, hey. It's, you know, that size now. Look at that resolution. The fantastic power of a genuine, legitimate GameCube that I am not illegally emulating. Yesterday you missed the update. Did I? Oh, well, I mean, look. I'm not gonna lie, I downloaded a newer version of this ROM, and it made me stop and look at when I downloaded the previous one I had. My old version of this emulator was from 2013, so it was kind of time for an update. Ahem. It only worked on me. If it only worked on me and brought back memories of my youth. Oh, Alzheimer's. It's hilarious. Would you like to hear more? No, not really, but I feel like I need to. To meet Celebi directly, you must use an item called the Time Flute. That is all one needs to bring Celebi to the Relic Forest. Ah. That's it? Alright, where is it? Celebi will surely cause darkness to flee from the hearts of any Pokemon. Bits from Night Stalker. Thank you very much, Night Stalker. What's up? I'm doing you doing any restrictions or playing it in a certain way? I've never played this before, so no, not really. I'm just kind of... This is my first time playing it. Dude, was that it, or... Nope. Okay, nope. Kind of thought there'd be more to his speech. Like, you know, we'd have something to say. I was told to go chat with this guy about Celebi. Yeah, no. I see, come see me... What? It called me a Wurmple. Alright, well that was weird. What's weirder is now it's back to, like, the regular resolution. Was that just more bits from Night Stalker? What the fuck? Casual then, yes. So if I go in here, it changes the resolution to... Nope, what the fuck is happening? What is going on? My resolution's all over the gaff. I'm having to troubleshoot and technical difficulty as we go here. I don't get it. It's crazy. It's also hot and sweaty in my room, so I'm goddamn giving myself a shower. It's crazy. Interesting emulator. It's so small. It's smaller now, yes. Alright. Can we, like, have a consistent resolution here, people? If I leave the room now, does it stay... Alright, that looks good. Just stay that way is all I ask. You can be whatever resolution you want, just be consistent about it, is really, I don't think, too much to ask. God, yeah, I gotta turn my fan on. It's too damn hot in here. Summer, am I right? I'm a huge dude wearing black, sitting in a black chair under lights, alright? I'm gonna be sweaty. So I apologize if you can hear my fan going. Anyway, that's immediately better. It's like, so nice. Oh yeah, is this still a faceless specter over here? More bits, what the hell? And Musket Meerkat gifted a tier 1 sub to Mama Ellie. Thank you for the gifted sub. And how's your co-host doing? Oh, you mean, Senor Pillow? The one I scream into when I'm angry? What is this girl's hair? Because she's got the red hair on top, but then it's like a different... Is it me or is it a different color, like past the initial spikes? Like she's got a zigzagoon tail coming off of her neck. Have you heard? Yeah, okay. What if I run around here? Nope, she's not faceless anymore, my goodness. This emulator's great. I mean, legitimate copy of the game. Everything works fine now. Because it's a legitimate copy of the game, I went out and got one and then replayed to where I was, obviously. Ahem. Oh yeah, so what are you... Now that I can read text... Okay, no, she's changed her speech, because normally she was talking about how that Mighty N is her boyfriend, and it was kind of weird. It's not pirated. No, that would be absurd. Cat, totally legit copy. Yeah, no, why wouldn't it be? Look at it. I'm playing this GameCube game on my computer with an Xbox 360 controller. How could it be more legit than that? I don't get it. Talking nonsense. Kaida, welcome home. I finally found the small tablet. The iPad mini. That is the small tablet that has been passed down through our family over many generations. Examine it! Alright. Was going to. I need the orders from you. Thank you. You obtained the small tablet. There are words carved into it. I read the words. In Agat's mystic relic... Yep, in Agat's mystic relic, Celebi's power shelters. A heart imprisoned by shadows. Its last door shall be opened by the power within. Heart of the cards, etc., etc. Relic must have some sort of effect on shadow Pokemon. If someone managed to play it with the old Flight Simulator controller for the computer, well, like the fucking massive, like, console that fits on a desk and has all the buttons and switches. Now the left side's cut off again. Look! I don't know what you want from me. Really, best I can do... Look, alright, here's how this is gonna work, since it seems to want to keep changing resolutions on me. At a certain point, it's not my fault. Alright, there you go. It's gonna kind of just sit like this. Alright? That's the size it's gonna be. That's fine to read everything, alright? If it changes resolution again, you're gonna have to put up with the black bars. It's a fun new mechanic of this particular emulator. It's that or go back to the cursed text. Take your pick. I'll leave that for you to determine yourselves. Man, I remember having and using Mad Catz products, especially for controllers. Yeah, I had a GameCube Mad Catz controller way back in the day. A legit one, obviously, came with the system, but then I had to get a second one because I have a brother, and we wanted to play games together. So we just went out to the local store and got a third-party one. Your PDA just rang. Oh, right, it might be Duking with some news. Quick, let's check it out. Right in front of everybody. I mean, it's a bit of a personal thing, but sure. Remember the old flight simulator games in PC? I feel it's worse than Mad Catz. Well, I mean, it's worse for anything other than, like, the flight simulator. Oh, good. I bet this probably isn't that important. Token, we've got big trouble. I just got word from our people that Mount Battle's under attack by a mysterious group of thugs. Is it a different one, or is it the same one? Please, can you go help? We think it's the same group as the one Mirror B belonged to. Oh, so Team Snag'em. We know who that is. They're not mysterious or anything. We're counting on you. Was there more to that, or... Nah, I was really hoping there was, like, sincerely Duking. Yeah, my phone's unhappy with this stream. Your phone seems to be unhappy with a lot of streams. It's changed the resolution again. I watched it do it. What? Those crooks are loose on Mount Battle now? That's awful. Thank you for the bits, Night Stalker. The bugs are Caterpie. Please, this is a Gen 3 game. They're Wurmple. Mirror B isn't Team Snag'em. Isn't he? I figured he was. We can't let this go on. Token, let's go. Oh, wait. Grandpa, where is Mount Battle, anyway? Mount Battle's to the northeast. You can see it in the distance once you leave this village. Why does Duking give a shit, then? No offense to the guy, but, like, who cares? I mean, sure, it might be important. Who cares is a bit strong, but at the same time, why does he care? He's mayor of fucking Pyrite Town. He's got gangland to deal with. What's my team looking like, actually? I want to make sure... Okay, yeah. Want to have a shadow Pokemon up in front, just so I can, you know, work on breaking the door to their heart, or whatever the Kingdom Hearts nonsense is. Like, it's blurry. Oh, well then just up the resolution. You probably haven't set it to auto resolution. There should be like a gear or something. I want to say it's a gear. Might be that series of dots. I don't know, but yeah, no, there should be a gear that says settings, and you can change the resolution of it. Bugs are obviously Pidgey because you walk 5 steps and get a goddamn Pidgey. I mean, only in some areas. Look on how main character. Here I am in trench coat with random useless straps on it. Does it have straps? He's got the nose band-aid, but I haven't seen belts on him. I'm usually really, like, aggressive when it comes to pointing out random belts on people. The thing on his arm is the thing that lets him catch Pokemon, right? Although... Boy, it can't pick a resolution, can it? I wonder if I can... Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can alter that in the actual emulation thing. Because this is obnoxious, what it's doing right now. Options, graphics settings, aspect ratio. I'm just gonna have it force, you know, the native one in 4:3. I'm just gonna leave it on that. And then we're gonna recrop everything, send it back. I'm getting a lot of bits all of a sudden. It's really nice. I'm appreciating all the bits, don't get me wrong, but there's, you know, shit that needs to happen. And the bit boss thing still isn't working. Or the stream boss. It says you're at 0 HP. I gotta figure out how to set the settings on that. I really want to have stream bosses set up. How to tell the main character animes. Step 1, hair. Step 2, crazy-ass clothes. I mean, you're not wrong. Also, if they've been drawn wide everywhere, everything must be wide. I mean, I can leave it up to you if you'd rather have it widescreen or, you know, this aspect ratio. But, because it said there was a 16:9 as well, but keep in mind this game is originally 4:3. So what you're seeing right now is the original picture. I can force to upscale it. What I'm saying is if you want, I can do that, but, you know, right now it should stay this way and not just auto-adjust, which it was doing. Fight me, bitch. It's terrible, I tell you. Mount Battle is under attack by a group of shady people. Wouldn't you be prepared for a battle at Mount Battle? Thinking about taking the Mount Battle challenge, eh? Forget it, I'd keep killer that place for now. I hear Mount Battle's been taken over by a bunch of trainers that use weird Pokemon, like Wurmples and Feebas. What the fuck? It's disgusting. Looks like they're after Vander, who's an area leader. Really? Area leader? That's the best you could come up with? But why would anyone want to do that? I'd go help, but the best I've ever managed is 8 consecutive wins. What? The hell is this about? A bunch of creepy-looking trainers came and started attacking other trainers without any warning. Those trainers, the Pokemon they had weren't normal. Any way you look at them. What's Blaine doing over here? This is a distinguished place of training for honorable trainers. What is the meaning for this outrage? Those attackers, how dare they attack others without any regard for the rules? They're failures as trainers! Hey, Token, have someone give me a name of the Twitch thing you're using. I can look at it into my friend's channel and see if I can figure out how to make it work. I'm using a program called Streamlabs, OBS. Battling about battle? Preposterous. It is. It does seem completely absurd. Thank you again for the bits, Night Stalker. I really appreciate it. Would you like me to do that? No. Whatever. Oh, move deleter. Oh, okay. That's... Are there HMs in this game? Why do I need him? I guess we'll see, right? But I didn't really expect HMs in this game. I guess if I want to get rid of Shadow Rush, but, you know, I don't know if I can. Save the game here. I'll look into... It's got to be something to do with, like, the properties of Stream Boss and donating bits. Giving yourself that sweet little health bar. So, yeah, I'll look into that after the stream. Sorry, but I can't let you in. It's full of thugs. It's dangerous. Oh, you heard about us from Duking. You must be here to save us. You see, it was me who contacted Duking for help. Your whole place has been taken over by hostages, and your first thought is, I'll email a guy 9 miles away who has a Plusle. I didn't think you'd get here so quickly. Please be careful. The power of their Pokemon isn't normal. I am not surprised they were taken over so easily. No name, what's up? Good day, sir. Do you like serotonin? What? Yeah, sure, why? I'm very happy and ready to give good vibes. Hey, love to hear it. So, we're just gonna obey the rules of this thing while... Even though there's... Aren't you mistaking something? All training has been put on hold, but if you really must, sure, I'll battle you. I feel like we can put the whole... Ryder Turo. We can put the rules and regulations on hold while we're under siege, right? Trapinch and Numel. Alright. Tell me a joke. Oh, god damn it. I can't just do 3 men walk into a bar again. That one's so obvious. Does he have... He saw Hypercutter? So, one of you has the ability Forewarn, I guess. A joke. God damn it. That's the thing. Most of the jokes I know are long ones. Oh, I'll just stick with a classic. I don't have a classic. I was stalling for time. You've caught me. This is a terrible thing. I regret ever putting it on there. It just puts me on the spot, and every joke I know goes completely blank. It's really bad. I have a really inappropriate one that I probably shouldn't say, and for some reason that's the only one I can think of. There's Nathan's what's brown and sticky a stick, so I'll go, what's blue and smells like red paint? Blue paint. Hilarious. Anyway. Enough of that embarrassment. Hey, own name. Other than that embarrassment of Moved Leader is not the most useful in this game. I love the stumbling more than the joke. Well, gee. I feel like that's part of why I leave it on there. It's the spectacle of me struggling. I should write some jokes down, though, so I at least don't look like I'm completely caught off guard. I need to sit down and, like, when I remember a joke... The other thing is, knock-knock jokes really don't work in this setting, because I can't just, you know, respond to... The back and forth isn't really there. Oh, fuck, I just thought, god damn it, I had one in my brain that I was like, next time someone reclaims the joke, you gotta say this one. completely left my mind. Now that it's passed, it's like, oh yeah, that was it. Stupid idiot. Two blondes walk into a bar and the brunette ducks. That's a good one. Ahmed walks into a bar. They say, excuse me, and go their separate ways. Oh, well, that wasn't the joke. I was just sort of playing off of the two blondes one. It's another Abar one, but it's a man named Abar, obviously, that time. So there you go. That's the joke. I still haven't told the one I was saving, but you got a separate joke. Abed walks into a bar. They say, excuse me, and go their separate ways. You'll need to redeem another 500 points for a joke. Ha 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 ha. Impossible task. Anyway, that shit show over. Jesus Christ. Why do people watch me? Master Dakim will reprimand me. Dakim? Dakim? Dakim. I have no idea. Shake him and dake him. Turo took a fall, did he? Could never count on that guy. Well, I'll just think of it as being more for me to enjoy. Come on! So what's this guy's name? Drovic! Actually, that's the first name in a long time I would actually believe is a name. Swinub and Baltoy. What up, Swinub? It will let me redeem a joke. Yeah, I think it's on a timer. That way, I'm not bombarded with requests for jokes. Oh, Hitmontop has Intimidate? Damn, son. I might have to use Hitmontop instead of, Makahita and Hariyama. I mean, I love those boys, but... Intimidate? Plus being already 8 levels higher and coming with, I assume, Triple Kick once he, you know, stops being a Shadow Pokemon. Kinda hard to ignore. We got a Larvitar. I went to the grocery store and the cashier said, hey, do you want milk in a bag? And I said, no, please, leave it in the carton. But highlight message. What about Blazing Dragons? I can't get that game to work for shit. I hate to break it to you, Mom, Ellie, but there is a reason no one has put that game online. It will not run. The only way to do it would be to acquire a legitimate copy and then jerry-rig a whole thing, and I'm not willing to go through that effort, so... Terribly sorry, but you're gonna have to pick a separate game. Oh, can request a different game. Yeah, absolutely. You're owed a game. It's nothing personal. I just literally cannot get the game to run. The only thing I haven't tried is if there would be... There's some websites that, like, host old games. Maybe if it's on there, I'd play it, but, you know, odds of that are ridiculously slim. It's just standing there intimidating you and asserting dominance. Thank you again for the 10 bits. All the sadness, but okay. I mean, I'm sorry. I really did try. I didn't want to say, hey, I can't do it, but it just will not run. I'm going to be reprimanded too! Do you think the giant number on the floor is obvious enough? Like, I can count to 3, so... I question if that was entirely necessary. Just, yeah, use that on good old Hitmontop there, and ready to move on. You should still play it just for fun. Well, I mean, it's not a matter of recording it, it's a matter of being able to play it, which I can't do. If I could play it, I could record it. Ryder Kimmit. Send out Sandshrew and Geodude. Big on the ground types, I see. ESP, Eon, and Hitmontop. What'd you miss? Well, I fixed the text issues, Arg. So now the game works the way it's supposed to. Other than that, not much. We got an email saying a suspicious group of people is attacking a battle tower type thing. I have the game, I can send it to you. You just need a PS1. Jesus, you really want to see me play it? I mean, I don't have a P.O. box, and I'm not entirely comfortable giving out my home address. How do you make a Kleenex dance? You put a little boogie in it. That's a good one. I like that joke. If you really want me to play it that badly, I guess I'll try a little bit harder. There's, like I said, there's still some things I can do, so before you go requesting a new game, I guess I'll put a little more elbow grease into making it work. Didn't realize you were that heart set on the game. But no, you don't have to send it to me. That's above and beyond the Call of Duty at that point. Oh good, hyper mode. Yay. Like I said, I'll figure it out. P.O. Box only, you don't want to give out your address. I mean, my home, I don't have a P.O. Box, I just don't have a home, I have a home address, obviously. I'm in a home, you can tell. I don't have a P.O. Box, so, yeah, I don't want to dox myself. Not sure I'm cool just handing out my home address to people online. I feel like it's a fun, underappreciated game. Oh yeah, no, I can respect that. I can respect wanting your underappreciated game to get some love. It's just, you know, sometimes it's hard to make that happen. I went down easily. Yep, you sure did. Because you had 3 Pokemon that weren't that impressive, I'll be perfectly honest. Just today, I'll back off easily. Really? How fortunate for me. Woman already beaten. So you finally fixed it. Would have been nice if the game worked properly from the start, but it is what it is. You want to know what the problem was, Arg? The emulator I was using, I downloaded in 2013 and hadn't updated it. So it wasn't the best. I just downloaded a newer version of the emulator. I mean, legitimate GameCube. There's many underrated games out there. Can't play all of them. No. Takes far too long. That trio you've already defeated. That said, I'm not going to like every underrated game I play. They're not for everyone. They're underrated gems for a reason. It's sort of a niche audience or a cult following at that point. If I likened it to food, they would be the hors d'oeuvres. Don't make up words. The real battling begins now. So, I know they said it's 8 battles in a row, or the farthest that one guy got was 8 in a row. Can I just leave and heal, like, in the middle of this, or do they make me start over? I know I'm considering a different game, just need to put thought into, I believe Arg did redeem a game for me. Yeah, if it was that simple a fix, it certainly was, Arg. But yeah, no, Ellie, to catch you up, Arg, with the whole Ellie thing, she seems really determined to, or at least really wants to see me, play, Blazing Dragons, so based on that determination, I am going to put a little more effort into making it work, because there's still a few things I can try, but it's no promises at this point, so before you go redeeming another game on her behalf, I'm going to keep trying. Houndour! Love that guy. Dark Fire type. Oh, well, he's dead. So glad he could hang around. Why'd the chicken cross... Oh, why'd the chicken coop only have 2 doors? Because if it had 4, it would have been a chicken sedan. I've heard that one. Also, stop being funnier than me, Nathan. What the hell? We talked about this. I gave you modding privileges on the condition that you wouldn't be funnier than me. I know that was hard for you to do, but you did agree to it. Got it in writing, man. If you watch someone else play the game and just say you played it. That's the thing. According to Ellie, there is no actual playthrough of it online, so if I played it, I would be the only person to have posted it online. Which, boy, that would be something. Ooh, aren't you sneaky with your levitate? Alright. Swablu will... Well, maybe that wasn't a good idea. I think Swablu is still I don't demand the game. I found you through Okage, which is definitely a small game. Oh yeah, but at the very least, Okage's seen some support. Sing! The first move you learn is Sing! Oh, fuck off, Swablu. Ugh. Oh, for God's sakes. What a productive and eventful turn this has been. Figured she's determined on making you play Blazing Dragons based on a conversation of you two. Fair enough. Really, that's interesting. You think someone would play a real copy and not an emulator? It's hard to... I have it just because I've been doing this for 11 years, but it's hard to rig up a way to capture old games like that. You run into some issues. And again, since I've been doing this since 2011, so I do have the technology and hardware to capture a PS1 game legitimately, but it's just... it's real jerry-rigged. Let me put it that way. According to Nathan, there's, you know, a cheap PS1 copy that I can get on eBay, I think, so worst case scenario, I just get that. I have still never seen an online playthrough of Blazing Dragon. Yeah, no, Okage, like I was saying, has some support. It got a release on PS4 as part of like a PS2 Classics type thing. And of course I bought it immediately, but that's more than Blazing Dragon certainly got. I defeated Ryder Raiden. Fucking wild. Hey guys, we changed one letter of his title. That's his name. So, the real battle begins after me. So, can I just leave and heal? Or are you gonna yell at me? Also, this seems unsafe. You maybe want to put a guardrail on... I get that you're, you know, criminals who have taken this place over, but, like... I feel this is an OSHA violation. Why would you build this over a massive canyon? Why not just, you know, I don't know, a flower? Just build it over a nice field of flowers. Must have want bragging rights for my sister. For the longest time, she thought it was some fever dream from our childhood. I googled so hard. Why do people do what people used to record back in the old days of YouTube? Record on a recorder, then upload it. Jesus. I can honestly say I've never done that. I've never just set a camera up in front of my TV and recorded it that way. So at the very least, I have that going for me. Don't get me wrong, my early videos are watermarked to hell because I was using, you know, pirated freeware software, which threw watermarks in willy-nilly. But, you know, I've since improved. Wow, you've come a long, long way from home. You should be proud of yourselves, but prepare for a thrashing. I never miss targets once I get them in my sights. Okay. It's a good thing I'm battling your Pokemon and not you then, Hunter Telia. Trapinch and Barboach. Big on the ground types here in the Ore region, aren't we? But again, no, even if I were to... I also found you through Okage. My first Okage playthrough is very popular. I did it... It might be my most popular series. I did it for the... I think it definitely is. For just 100 YouTube subs, and for whatever reason, that... I think because I uploaded it back in 2014, when there weren't really good playthroughs of the game, and it was well before... might have been before that, even. It was well before the... Focus Energy. Nice. Great. Before the PS4 version launched. I haven't checked in about a year. Pretty sure you can watch several playthroughs of Blazing Dragons right now if I went on YouTube. I haven't checked in about a year. Well... I mean, it might be worth checking, then. If there already are playthroughs... You may want to request a different game, since it exists. There's a long playthrough. Yeah, from a bit of searching, the game seems to be available to play... Ah, there you go. Send you the link on Discord, you can check it out after the stream. Please do! Because if I can just play it in browser, that would be super easy. That'd be easy to record. I don't have to download any suspicious software and fear I'm getting a virus on my computer. I don't need to buy my own version and set up an old capture card. If that is the case, I'll probably play it after this game. I know I'm doing the spinner thing at this point, but I think I'm I think I've promised Blazing Dragons at this point, so I do need to legitimately play that one before I put it on the spinner. Huh, that's so cool. Well, I found Token via Disco Elysium last year, so there's that. Yeah, no. I've been found through some very specific games. Very, in my opinion, excellent story. Gameplay is very kind of lackluster. Say what you want about Disco Elysium, its gameplay is nothing to write home about. It's literally just point-and-click adventure game with some randomized stats. It's the writing and story that make that game so good. Okage is just, you know, a basic, very by-the-numbers RPG, gameplay-wise. The story and characters are goddamn fantastic. I'm very much a story and characters man when it comes to games. Occasionally, damn, it's a wide mouth. It's a trap-pinch, it's kind of all it has going for it, but still. I'm happy it's online, but so am I. Make it easy to play. But yeah, I'm very much story and characters man. Very rarely it'll be gameplay is good enough that I can look past a stupid story and characters. Looking at you, Just Cause series. The story and characters in Just Cause are completely forgettable. Nothing to write home about. Gameplay is so over-the-top and spectacular, I just play it for fun. Really didn't try and play the game, but the first cutscene loaded, so I'll leave it to you, or if anyone else wants to test it further. Like I said, you know, if Ellie wants to change her game request before I get around to playing it, she's more than welcome to, but once I've played it, that's kind of, you know, at that point, you're sort of stuck in that request. So, decide for yourself what you want to do before I play it. If I hated you, I could have requested Croc. Oh, God. That one's at least easy to play. I can find versions of Croc. That one's somewhat famous. I do also reserve the right to not play or stop playing any game that I see fit. As channel points are not money, so I'm playing these games for free. And I can just be like, nah, fuck that. I hate this game, this is awful. Very few games I could see myself doing that for, though. An RTS, I really don't like those. Disco Elysium is not so much point and click as it is just pen and paper RPG turned into a video game. Yeah, I mean, point and click is, I'm using that term literally. It's not a point and click adventure game in the traditional sense. It's literally you point at things and click on them. Next time we meet, I really won't let you escape. Yeah, I'm just gonna go heal again since Espeon got knocked out, so... And there's no, like, other than wasting everyone's time, there's no real restriction on just leaving and going to heal, so that's cool. Arg paid in points, but I paid in bits. Did you pay in bits? I know you've thrown some bits at me. I can't remember if you did the whole 500 bits thing. In which case, I do feel bad and then want to play Blazing Dragons anyway. But again, it's your choice, you know? If that online thing works and you play it, or those videos you know, give you the pay dirt you need to prove that the game exists, and you're like, I'm gonna have you play something else. It's your call to make, but figure it out before I'm done with Pokemon Colosseum here. Since, unless I hear otherwise, I'm just gonna see if I can get Blazing Dragons next. That is, of course, assuming the litany of options now available to me actually pan out. If they don't, I'm still just, you know, gonna say, I tried. Besides, Arg's got like 300 million points. He can splurge a few times and help other people out. Soul Reaver. I'm assuming that's Reaver and not Rever. Yeah, I've never heard of Soul Reaver, or Rever for that matter, but again, I'm assuming it's Reaver. Hello, hello, hello! If you want to get by me, you have to watch my performance. Oh, okay. Does your performance involve battling me? Shit! Norts. Oh shit! Kingdom Hearts again! She's been Norted. Cacnea and Spinda. Really? Alright. The Wiggle Arm crew. Fucking Spinda's animation. He always looks drunk, that Spinda. It's Reaver. Yeah, I mean... It makes more sense than Rever, certainly. I've still never heard of Soul Reaver. Let's see what it's for. Watch it be for, like, the Amiga 2600, and I'm like, come on, can you pick a game from this century? Soul Reaver game. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver? Because I've heard of the Legacy of Kain series. And it's available on Steam, so, you know, at the very least, it's easy enough to play. Let's play Spyro, but it has to be the OG trilogy. Oh, God. Please, no. Pong. God damn it. You know what? Pong, it would be, again, easy enough to emulate. I could probably find a version of Pong I can play. I don't know how I would stream Pong for 3 hours and make it in any way entertaining. I'm already not that entertaining, but why take away the one thing I have going for me, which is the game is at least probably interesting to watch on mute. You know what could actually be fun? If I did like a Pong stream, but I did all the different versions of Pong. So like, here's Pong on the Atari, here's the Game Boy port of Pong, here's like the Jaguar port of Pong, here it is in the Atari collection for the PlayStation 2, shit like that. That might actually be legitimately fun to do. It'd be like a podcast, a Pongcast, if you will. Pitfall. Now, Pitfall is, again, you know, at least that has graphics. There's things I can react to in Pitfall. Street performer Nortz. Performance is ruined! Your performance involved a lot of Spinda and Kadabra, which actually makes sense for a performance, but I still have to question Cacnea. Like I said during an earlier stream about my requesting games on behalf of others, I'll do it if you feel like it, because one, you want to request games to see, that's fair. And two, you don't want the whole to be a regular thing, requesting games for others. It's true, the incentive is that you request games by watching me frequently. Nobody would pay to see my show. I mean, your show's just a Pokemon battle, so no, they wouldn't. You need a... Okay, well, listen, I don't have time to give you tips. It's not really my place, either. By the way, I do... Oh, fuck, he's in hyper mode. I do know, by the way, about the glitch in this game, where you can have infinite items. I'm gonna try and avoid using that, since it's super easy to do. All 6 were defeated? Sheesh! Those were what were those incompetents doing? Also Pong, more like Pog! It is Legacy of Kain. I played a bunch of obscure games growing up. Well, that one's available on Steam, so that one would be way easier to play. Weeg would like to battle. With a Graveler and a Sand Slash. Or Sans Lash. It's definitely Sand Slash. Espeon and Hitmontop. With his fun capoeira. It's really hard to ignore the Intimidate ability. It's just so good. Ooh, if I threw... Is Reflect the one that raises defense? I think it is. And it's like a light screen that raises special defense, right? Because Intimidate combined with Reflect would really frickin' tank a team of attackers. Hell, I might just do that. Since he's, you know, digging and I can't hit him anyway. Hard, remember Frogger. Everyone remembers Frogger. You know how many games have ripped off Frogger? Infinite Balls. Balls for days, use a Mega Ball and a Pidgey. You mean a Master Ball? But thank you for the bits again. I don't think you can get a Pidgey in this game. Of all the Pokemon you can get, I'm pretty sure Pidgey is off the table. Vibrava! There it is! Arg, remember how we were talking about that ant Pokemon, or possibly an ant lion? This is the thing it evolves into. The dragonfly-looking thing called Vibrava. It is a dragon, believe it or not. And I love that guy. He's cool. He and I go way back. Would love to use a super potion on... yeah, you. Waste of a turn, though it may be. I think everyone played Frogger. Yeah! Frogger's a classic. I have... you can't see it, but literally right over there, right where I'm pointing, there is a poster. I have a bunch of, like, not just, you know, this D&D Dungeons & Dragons poster from Critical Role. I have retro video game art posters that are, like, propaganda style. There's one for Mario with the original Donkey Kong. I have one for Frogger right over there that just says, "Victory is just a few hops away." The world needs good jumpers! And it's like a bunch of streetcars rushing towards a frog with logs behind them. It's really intense. I love it. I'll post a picture of it on my Twitter after the stream. But yeah, no, Frogger's great. I always thought it was a blue dragon, bug dragon type. It is a ground dragon, as it turns out. Is Sandslash there, or did he dig? They both use dig? Alright, well, gee, fuck. Swift, it never misses, right? And focus energy, I guess. I need an obscure game. Frogger more like Pogger! Ah, hilarious. Pretty sure Ellie Legacy of Kain doesn't qualify as an obscure game. Yeah, I do remember that Pokemon, but you've seen it like twice now. Yeah, Legacy of Kain is pretty well known, I think. Maybe not the first one, but certainly, you know, the Legacy of Kain series has some clout and weight behind it. You want an obscure game. How about Tulip? That obscure enough for you? It's a game on the PS2 where you go around making out with people. That's the whole game. You're a small child who needs to interact with people by kissing them, and it's very Japanese. It's a really weird game. Like, I have it on PS2. I could legitimately record it if I wanted to. I'd probably download an emulator, but I could legitimately play it. What? Yeah, you don't know Tulip? It was on PS1, and it was a pain, so I was cool before then. Well, fair enough. Yeah, Tulip. It is spelled C-H-U-L-I-P. It's a really fucking weird game. I highly recommend looking up a playthrough of it. If I were to do a playthrough of it, I would absolutely need a guide, because that game is... It's got, like, its own day and night cycle, and you need to, like, kiss enough people to progress the story, is kind of how it works. And you can only kiss them under certain conditions or at certain times of day. You have to, like, track them down. It's really weird, but I would absolutely be playing it with a guide. At that point, it wouldn't be so much of a, here, watch me play this through for the first time. It'd be more of a, let's look at this weird game together. Like I said, I do own it. I've never gotten more than, like, an hour into it because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Is a weird game. What else would a Japanese game be? I mean, this is Japanese. And what are you talking about? Had to walk away for a minute. The game Tulip. I feel like that would be a game that involves heavy drinking while playing. There's some scarring stuff there. We are changing Blazing Dragon to Tulip, of course. Hold on. If you can all wait for a second, I can dig around in my box of games and pull it out to show it off on stream, my copy of the game. Which I'm going to do without asking your permission, so I'll be back in 1 second. You can hear me dig through my box of games over here. Probably. Let's see. Looking for PS2 titles. Wind Waker. That's not right at all. Devil May Cry. Getting closer. Smash Bros. That's not right. Let's see. Dirge of Cerberus. Why the hell did I buy you? Ooh, Just Cause. Now we're in the right direction. There's some PlayStation titles. Wrong version, though. Wrong version entirely. Far Cry 5. I forgot I owned you. What are you doing in there, you scamp? Let's see. No More Heroes. Would have preferred to play you than the flippin' Switch version. Resistance 3. They should make another one of those. Absolutely they should. Jack 2. A classic. Ratchet and Clank, Tools of Destruction. I was just talking about you. Where the hell? Painkiller? Why do I have... There's Chulip. Never mind the pile of games on my floor that come up to my ankles now over there. Pokemon isn't weird. I mean, at this point, it's a staple. Yeah, here's Chulip. Can't really, it's flipped on my webcam, but, hold on, I can, I might be able to, you can't really see it. But yeah, no, if I can, it's reflecting off of my light. But there's Chulip. You play as this little mailman kid going around making out with people. The blurb on the back of the box. You found the girl of your dreams. Can you win her over before your heart breaks? Pucker up, big guy. You and your true love. You found your true love, but you need a strong heart and a stellar reputation to tell her just how you feel. Become a better man by helping the quirky citizens above and below ground in the strange and wonderful place called Long Life Town. Improve your relationship by helping critters and earning extra smooches. Uncover the secret lives of the mysterious underground residents. Use the enclosed mini strategy guide to discover quirky secrets involving aliens, ghosts, and an invisible man. Yep, published by Natsume for serious fun. I don't know what they meant by mini strategy guide. It's just a manual. Remember when games came with those? That was nice. Yeah, PS2 version of the game. Probably still works. I feel like Pokemon's weird. It is. People are simply used to its weirdness at this point. I mean, it's just dog fighting, but the dogs can breathe fire. That's not nearly as weird as what I just read off the back of the box, alright? You made me lose. They're not gonna hire me again after this. There are levels of weirdness here. I'll concede Pokemon's an odd concept. Compared to what I just read you on that blurb, this is, a stroll in the park. So you found the love of your life and you have to go around town just to say I love you in front of her face. Yeah, you have to practice making out with and saying I love you to other people so that you can win this girl's heart by being practiced enough at it, but you're also like a 10-year-old mailman. It's so weird, and there's like a living lamppost that runs around after you and a cop that chases you at night. It's really weird. I'll make you regret ever coming here. Weird is the only way I can describe it. So, you know what? For that, I will just add Chulip to the list on spinner games. I'll play it at some point. It'll come up on the spinner. It'll happen. I probably won't try and hook up my PS2 because it's in storage at the moment and I would need an old capture card for that, and that's just a headache. But yeah, no, I can make it work. Hell, it might be on PS4. I have no idea. That'd be super easy if it was on PS4. Never denied what you pointed out. There's just levels of weirdness. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I meant to heal Espeon or, like, swap her out. I'll probably do that next turn if she's still alive. Which, given you didn't actually attack their Hitmontop, yeah, it seems like Espeon's about to die here. Yep, there it is. So yeah, I'll add Chulip to the list of games to play at this point. We can all watch the weirdness together. Get ready for a weird, like, it is... I know the Game Grumps played it way back in the day for a little bit. They only ever got about 5 episodes in. It was back in the Drontron days, if you're familiar with Game Grumps. So, no, they didn't do a full playthrough of it, but yeah, if you're gonna be ready for some weirdness with that game. I have a semi-obscure game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Rose. I remember Duelists of the Rose. That's also not obscure at all. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Literally, below my stream, there's a bit meter to make me play the reverse duels in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, alright? Which would be, like, just hell for me. Games that would, like, be painful for me to play, that's a bit meter. You gotta fill that up if you want to see me play it. That's where, like, Pokemon Stadium Randomizer's going. Yu-Gi-Oh's down there. Games that just make me sigh and want to, kill myself. That's where those go. Pot of Breed is powerful, but what does it do? Yo, I've always had a certain, like, Pot of Greed. We all know what it does. If you had literally never heard or seen Yu-Gi-Oh before, Pot of Greed would at least be a bizarre concept to you. You'd hear Pot of Greed and you'd be like, I don't know what that is. No one ever excuse me, my voice cracked there. No one ever gives the trap card Negate Attack the same shit that they give Pot of Greed. When they explain Negate Attack in the show all the time, and hey, if you've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Or even heard of it, and you told somebody about the trap card Negate Attack, they can probably figure out what that does, with little to no explanation needed. Duelist of the Rose made me suffer. Well, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Normally makes people suffer. The story decks in there are not usually friendly. God, so much burning going on in this fight. Are you just a burn trainer? Alright, you bite the stupid Curlia and call to Hitmontop there. Haven't seen a Shadow Pokemon in ages. I assume whoever's after this girl here is going to be a Shadow user. Isn't Duelist of the Rose a, isn't that a 5Ds one? I feel like that's one of the 5Ds ones, right? It's that era of Yu-Gi-Oh! When Synchro Summoning was like just getting invented, or introduced, not invented. I shouldn't have battled you in the first place. I mean, you didn't, but alright, well there's number 9. I'm gonna go heal real quick, so... God, no. Duelist of the Rose is OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Then? Early PS2. Yeah? 5Ds came out in 2005, which would be late PS2, but I still don't see what that, you know, has to do anything. Yeah, Nathan, we're old. 5Ds came out in 2005, champ. That was 16 years ago, Nathan. Fuck. I have no clue. I never played it or heard it, but my mom got it in a discount bin. Ah. So you had no idea what you were doing playing Duelist of the Rose, so you had never touched a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game before, and here it was, Ultimate Card Game Simulator. Depending on the era of Yu-Gi-Oh! It could be fun to play that. I know it's on PS2. I have no idea if it's any good or bad. I know there is one Yu-Gi-Oh! Game on, like, the PS1. Shadow of something or other. That one's a really popular one to... That one's a really popular one to speedrun because it goes by the show's, like, Season 1 rules where you can just kind of play anything without sacrificing. So there's a lot of, like, manipulation for getting cards in the speedrun of that because a lot of it's also luck-based. So that one's a really popular speedrun because it's not very long. You can manipulate and get lucky with some cards. Which means it's also really popular that people cheat speedrunning that one. You've done well to get here, but there's no next battle for you after this. I'll destroy you thoroughly. 16 years. Sheesh! I was like 12 years old back then, and that certainly makes me feel old. I was 10? Because I'm 26, so yeah. Pot of Greed is just the tension or player advantage that the plot needs so the person can do a comeback. I mean, it's true. Nowadays, there's so many different versions of Pots of Greed, like Jar of Avarice and Pot of Extravagance. It's really, like, it's insane how many retrains there are of Pot of Greed. And it's just because Yu-Gi-Oh! The game is structured so much on drawing advantage. If you know trading card games, Pokemon and Magic the Gathering, you need mana and energy in Pokemon and Magic, respectively, to do anything. To attack, to summon, to do anything. You don't need that in Yu-Gi-Oh! And that made it, like, considered to be a lot easier, simplistic. Then different ways to summon monsters came out, and you read novels on the cards, so it's not simplistic anymore, so... There went that. But you don't need resources to play a card. You just need the card itself. So drawing 2 cards on your turn, outside of your normal draw phase, gives you so much advantage that it's just like, we can't allow this into the game. It's too broken. You're 29. Damn. Turning 28 this year in a few months. I played Duelist of the Roses a bit as a kid. Oh, Espeon's down. Shit. Umbreon, get in there. As a kid, something with the game or the map I couldn't figure out back then, so I never made much project. You turned 26 next month. I turned 27 this year, in December. I'm not going to run back and revive Espeon, since I think I need to... Espeon's a higher level than Umbreon at this point anyway, and I'd like to just, you know, heal. More bits from Night Stalker. Don't explain Pot of Greed, nobody knows what it does. You're right. I think it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged joke where he goes, I activate Pot of Greed. Maybe one of these two cards I've drawn will tell me what it does. There's also, much later on, I activate Pot of Greed. What does it do? It prevents this joke from being funny. Don't get a swelled head just because you beat me. Master Dacum will deflate your pride real quick. Could this be the Master Dacum? One may only ever wonder. Items, yeah, let's, oh, I can't because he's in fever mode. God damn it. Or, like, hyper mode or whatever it is. You want to stock up on balls before the next fight, will I? Switch with... Not... Why would I do that? There you go. I mean, his gal might want to stock his balls. Oh, got her! I did name her after my fiancé, so... Not that she's watching this. She's at work currently in Indiana, so... I'm sad and alone. Which is like my normal life, except I'm, you know, also alone now. Anyway, the thing I keep trying to do is look at my Pokemon to see the nature on my stupid Hitmontop. So I think I've Jolly Nature. I would really like Adamant, but whatever. Pokemon Nature chart. Let's see it. What is Jolly Nature? Jolly is speed up, special attack down. I'll live with it. He's not a special attacker anyway, and I'm fine with him going first. Sorry I'm late. I was busy watching Evil Uno. I don't know what that is. But hey, welcome anyway there, Dark Flame. According to Nathan, I want to stock up on balls for this next fight, which I have 6. I guess I'll buy a few, but, you know. I wasn't going to go and heal, but I guess I might as well, since I'm running back to buy some Pokeballs anyway. Can't I only get them at, fucking train station junction out there? I'm White Steel Girl, literally 2-hour drive from Indiana. She's in the deep south, like right near Kentucky part of Indiana, so I don't know where you're at, but she's like 10 hours from me. You may want a few great ones. Okay. Evil Uno. Oh, the wrestler. I was thinking, like, some sort of dark, evil version of the game Uno. And I was very confused. I'm like, what's that? By all means, explain it to me. Do you play with guns and knives? It's just like, no, the dude, Evil Uno. Oh, right, him. Sorry, don't know where my brain's at. I gotta get going, take care. Oh, that's a shame, Night Stalker. Love having you out. Hoard them balls and become the master of balls. You can only use balls to fight nothing else. Okay. My cat's freaked out by the pile of video game cases. I'll post that on my Twitter as well, the pile of video games I dumped out to get to Tulip, as well as my Frogger poster. But yeah, right now Pendragon's looking at like, what the fuck is this? What have you done? But seriously though, why did I buy Dirge of Cerberus? This is a terrible game. Now that I've said that, somebody's going to request that I play it. God damn it. I can only hope that everyone universally doesn't care about Dirge of Cerberus enough that no one ever wastes channel points on it. He's streaming on Twitch now! There you go. Listen, pal, if you're intending to travel some more, you might want to stock up on supplies. That's literally why I'm here, yes. Alright, I'll buy, I guess... can't need more than 15 Great Balls, right? There's no way. If I need more than 15 Great Balls, in addition to the other balls I already have, be ridiculous. Go, stupid bicycle! It's got one wheel, so strictly speaking, I'm riding a unicycle around in the desert. Alright, so what does this fucking, what's his name? Dakim? Dakim? I have no idea what his name, how it's pronounced, how it's said. I'm just gonna say Dakim because I like rhyming it with Dakim and Shakem. Dakim gives us the old shake and bake. Dirge of Sirius. Saving points now. Yes, that's the title. Definitely that. And not some other game. In defense of Pendragon, cats look at the majority of stuff with the annoyed confusion you just saw. I don't think she's annoyed by it, she's just more befuddled. It's like, why would you do this? Aw, Pen. You turned around too fast and smacked a box of crackers with your face. Strowman is interested in wrestling for AEW, but cannot right now because he had a 90-day no-compete clause. Yeah, I mean, he might be saying that, so if WWE is planning to rehire him, they get off their ass and do it. Anyway, I wonder if this guy's important. Mr. fucking Bowlegs over here. Fine, after all the persuading I did, you still won't hand it over? Humph, this is what happens to stubborn oafs who don't do as I say. He's gonna fucking... I thought he was gonna throw him off. You treacherous swine, how could you refuse to battle? Ugh. Ha ha ha, treacherous? You didn't really think a worm like you could win? All you had to do was hand over the time flute without making a fuss. It's your own fault for getting hurt. Since you're not cooperating, I don't have any choice but to haul you off to Ein's lab. Yes, the bad guy in this game is Ein from Cowboy Bebop. What the fuck are you? Why is Akuma from Street Fighter here and battling with Pokemon? That doesn't make any sense. Weird crossover, though. My Mill Cat, Matt Cat's Muffin is like that. Kiki's just a ball of fat love. My Pendragon cat, where are my underlings? That outfit, you must be the troublemaker who messed with Scrub in Celebi's fortress. Yeah, maybe you don't send a guy named Scrub to do your dirty work. It is Scrub, right? I'm not misreading that as Scroob. I guess it could be Scroob. That would make a bit more sense, right? WWA puts a 90-day no-compete clause into every contract now. I mean, yeah, they have competition. I'll pound a lesson into your flesh and bones so you never even think of bothering me again. Is interested in AEW. From what I hear, word on the street, that means the same thing as from what I hear. Zay has plans to rehire Strowman in the future. Yeah, but if Strowman's going around saying he's interested in AEW, WWE might make him a slightly better offer than if he, say, wasn't interested. Marshtomp! Oh, shit! Let me at that boy. Wow, he's tiny. Matang's cool and all, I guess, but, you know, I'm really after that Marshtomp. Give me that Marshtomp. Come on. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, clear body, right? Come on, come on. Oh, neither of them. Well, who cares, man? Fine. God. Shadow Rush. The Matang. Yeah, probably put this guy down first. Bite the Matang. Critical hit! You'll love to see it. There is that benefit of hyper mode. The critical hits are nice. Alright. Down goes Matang. Admin Dakum. Or Dakum. Sent out Camerupt. Good old Mudshot. I love Marshtomp. Marshtomp was... I love Blaziken and Combuskin, but goddamn, I have a soft spot in my heart for Marshtomp and Swampert. Sceptile and Grovyle or whatever. I don't really care. They're better than fucking Bayleaf, but not exactly a high bar I've set for them. Last day of his no-compete clause is 8/31, which is a Tuesday. Jesus Christ, that's a ways out. August, huh? Or 90-day, not 30-day no-compete, obviously. Poor guy. Just wants to wrestle. Well, he killed your buddy there. Great job. Poor Marshtomp. Golem! Not a bad Pokemon. Wish I had a fighting move I could hit it with. Hitmontop. Let's call you before you die here. My son is playing on the NES emulator on his dad's Switch. Or simulator, rather. Daughter's watching this. Oh, hi Ellie's daughter. If you want to earn your mother's love, play Blue Dragon. That's what I hear. By the way, shout out to Hitmontop getting knocked out, so he stands up and gets off his head. That's really funny. Dynamats on Wednesdays. It's true. In XD... God damn. They're already both dead. I gotta heal this next turn. Golem's dead. Well played, well played. XD Gale of Darkness, they change how Shadow moves work. They're super effective on non-Shadow Pokemon, and there's more Shadow moves than just Shadow Rush. I might play XD Gale of Darkness if anyone requests it and it comes up on the wheel. Entei! What the fuck? You just have that? You just have the legendary dog god of fire hanging out? Crazy. Yeah, I know, Pendragon. That is insane. I need to heal. I also would have no problem if you want to maybe Earthquake and damage that Entei for me. That would be super nice, actually. That's fine for you. And for you... God, I wish there was a potion between Hyper and Super. I feel like such a waste using a Hyper potion. I'm guessing Golem's an Earth type. Well, yes, he's Rock and Ground. So, yeah, there you go. Umbreon hung on. Damn. I probably want to take care of that camera up pretty quick here, right? I'm gonna try and paralyze the Entei. Yeah, I don't know why I sent out Flaffy against the ground type. That was a curious move. Does Cotton Spore make them fall asleep? Or is that just Spore? I can't remember. Isn't Entei a super rare Pokemon or some such? Legendary. Why does a schmuck have him? Son can't find the remote to play PS4. Well, he'll have to do it in manual, like... Rock and Ground might as well make him Earth. It's semantic at that point. You're not wrong, but yes, I was just being pedantic, I suppose. Really, I should swap to Swablu, who's levitating, so you know. I can try and take down the Entei. I can Fuse Ray him, or try and take down the Camerupt. If you hit the Swablu, I'm gonna be mad. Alright, well. You did your best, Swablu. I guess. What is your ability? Levitate. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. Good old don't get hit by Earthquake. Okay. Feel like he read that one pretty well. To the point where I'd go ahead and say that was goddamn annoying. Why'd you have me buy Great Balls when I've got an Ultra Ball that I can try on Entei? I should, like, status effect him or something. My ability is to be a stay-at-home mom. I mean, it's a good ability to have. Be perfectly honest, I wish I could be a stay-at-home mom. Not have to go to work. far as I'm concerned, sweet gig. Well, Mr. Vis is dead. It's fun while it lasted there, Mr. Vis. Alright, Flaffy, get in there. His camera up's a real issue. Nice crit, though. A flinch would be great. Excellent. You love to see it. I guess Thunder Wave the Entei and bite the camera up. And he's gonna hit Umbreon, and of course that's gonna be the end of him. Oh no! Flaffy didn't live. Of course not. Why would she? Alright, there we go. It's a fun 1v1. Well, let's try a Hyper Potion, first of all, so I can stay alive. You're gonna miss one of those. That didn't even do half. I'll be fine. And then let's get this in one Ultra Ball, please. That'd be nice. Tekam has a tendency to kill his own Entei with camera up. No idea what you're talking about. He's right there. I would pay to go back to work. Haven't worked in 2 years. Started having migraines and a sinuscope. Ugh, that doesn't sound good. I mean, I just want to never go to work again. I don't want all that. Oh, a crit hit. Cool. Thanks. You love to see it. So, why am I catching Entei again? I mean, I'm going to go ahead and assume that I can beat the game without him. In fact, I dare say I'm going to beat the game without him. Because I don't want to spend my entire stream catching Entei. I don't even like him that much. He's just kind of whatever. He kidnaps children. I've seen the movie, alright? Don't support Entei. Don't really support any of them, really. Suicune's a flighty bitch, and Raikou didn't even show up to work that day. Has, like, maybe one appearance in the entire show, and just collects paychecks for being a legendary. Can't respect it. I've returned and thought the phone call would take longer. Ah, well, you're just in time to see me not catch the Entei. Why, rip, that's actually a good ability in my opinion. Well, it's the other, stuff. Not everyone can do it. Thanks. Sometimes not getting a break from kids is hard. You have 2 toddlers. Yeah, I mean, I say I'd like to be a stay-at-home mom. I really just want to stay at home. I don't want to be a parent, except to my cat. Children are not my thing. My own children. Other people's children are lovely, from my understanding. Oh, a parent is never easy. No, that's fair. Hey, I finally have a goddamn fighting move. Hit the golem. What a good day to be a Hitmontop. It does so much. Well, I mean, half. I'll take it. Feel that on a spiritual level. I have birds, they just can't sing yet. Well, give them time. What I remember of Pokemon MA series, Entei is a rather shady character. Yeah, kidnaps children. Like I said, you can't trust him. How'd that hit... Okay, I mean, he's levitating, but sure, we're gonna pretend that hit Metang. I understand how it hit Umbreon. There's old Marshtomp. Yell, no singing. Ah, no birds. Yeah, actually I want to recall you, if at all possible. Get Swablu out here. Trust me on this. You, bite that Golem. I guess Golem's defense is ridiculously high. His ability is Clear Body, not Levitate. Yeah, but he's clearly levitating. Hello, Pendragon. Yes. There is a lot of games on the floor all of a sudden. Is that a problem for you? You gonna claw my chair back there? I know you like doing that. Frickin' thing. Oh, it took my Ultra Ball? Really? That was rude of it. No, not a Hyper Potion. I just need a Super Potion. Entei can leave my babies alone. I punch him in the face. No fucks given. I mean, hopefully, yeah. New bird survived a week and just ordered a medium-sized cage to put my bird in with the new bird. And got new toys for them. Nice. Good to hear. I'm going to assume, based on your comment, that, like, a week is the, sort of grace period for birds, living past infancy. There's Camerupt. Stomp? Why does your Marshtomp have Stomp? Bird parents. You have Sing. All your fucking moves. I don't see you sticking around on the team there, Swablu. Those are my curtains, Pendragon. I'd prefer it if you didn't, you know, get too familiar with them. You can sit on them all you like. Don't go clawing them up. He's taking a little snooze. Them sunflower seeds. I wonder how birds, if they like sunflower seeds or not. I mean, I imagine they do, but is it like a dessert for them, or is it more of a hell yes, finally some good eating type of situation? When you capture an escaped bird and you want to put it with your bird, there's a 2-week quarantine, and since it didn't die from any strange illnesses. Ah, got it. Got it. Do you go wings clipped or not? I'll be honest, I have no idea if wings clipped or not is like humane for birds. I know some people do it. Bird safety lessons. My lovebirds love sunflower seeds. Parrots love destroying stuff. Yeah, again, I have no idea if clipping wings is humane or not. Don't claw them up. It's asking too much from a cat, not to claw stuff up. She has a scratching post that she's rather keen on using. She really likes the back of my chair for clawing up, however, so, we're not fans of that. Anyway, this is the big brain play. This is why I took Hitmontop out and then put him back in. Camerupt and them are weaker now. I mean, Entei probably doesn't have any attacking moves, but Camerupt does! And his Earthquake isn't as strong now. That's important. He's also really, really sleepy, but again, that's not as important. I'll Hyper Potion up Hitmontop. And you can just keep biting Camerupt. You can clip their wings if you want. Yeah. Wow, he is a sleepy boy. Keep hoping you miss Fire Blast. Ooh, not great. But I'll take it. You know, he's alive. Crit, you love to see it. One more hit, come on. Give us the threefer. Alright, there went Pendragon. She's a big fan of the threefer. Had to run out and celebrate. Sorry, you said his Camerupt is known for KOing his Entei? I don't see how that's... Are you sure people just aren't crap at this game? Umbreon can't learn more than 4 moves. Yes, I will delete a move for Feint Attack, which is at least a Dark type, and can't miss, so, you know, it's nice. Fuck off, Taunt. No one wants you. How would you feel if someone clipped your legs? Well, look. I'm 6'6", and the battle cry of short people everywhere when they're trying to make fun of tall people is, I'll come for your kneecaps, because they're not terribly original and it's all they have. So, I'm used to that being threatened to me, actually. By clipping their wings, you have to clip them again. Oh, do you? I did not know that. Yeah, just guess whittle him down, and then I'll send Flaffy in for the paralysis. Good damage for someone I'm just trying to get weaker. A flinch would be great. Oh, alright. Yeah, I guess he missed? Or he's not listening to his trainer? I don't know. He's a shadow Pokemon. Can you capture the Camerupt? No, I can only capture shadow Pokemon. That doesn't seem so bad. Yeah. If they're emanating that dark aura, or a good visual indicator is if you look up in the top there, you see how Umbreon has like the gray box around him, and Entei has the purple box? That's because he's a shadow Pokemon, meaning I can capture him. Probably one more bite. Hey, birds regrow their feathers, but you can't overcut. Well, Flaffy's dead immediately. There's a specific cut line on birds because it will make them bleed if you cut past that point. Fair enough. Don't cut the cut line. I don't really know. Can I help you? You got the zoomies. That's new. 2:30 in the afternoon. You're about 4 hours early, aren't you? Alright. Scratch your frickin' head down there. Act all innocent. You know chat's watching. They're on your side. Just like cat's claws. So game requirements, yeah, for capturing. Indeed. Now's probably the time I want to try and start capturing Entei there. Learning. Cat's claws, you shouldn't declaw them. That can lead to problems later on. However, you are perfectly fine trimming the claws. I don't really have an attack for you to do, so... there's no real good way to just burn a turn. I can't just throw a Pokeball at him? Yeah, no, can't be used again. I could keep swapping Pokemon, I guess. Yeah, get in there, Espeon. That's a stall that will only last so long. Birds also have maintained their talons and beaks. It's true. Food. Yeah, fucking... You're not wrong, but she's not getting food for another 2.5 hours. Already fed her this morning. She got her, you know, little chicken-flavored treat. Could always call to waste a turn. Oh, I can, yes. I forgot about calling. Jesus, I also forgot he had Bite. So I'll call you, I guess, and, yeah, throw out a Great Ball! I was wondering about that. It's like, how am I going to stall for turns? Dragon, give me pats. Nah, Pendragon, if she wants pats, will hop up into the lap. She definitely wants, she's either got the zoomies or just wants some food. She failed to hear it. I mean, he's just going to turn around and use Bite on the Espeon, right? And then I have to, like, keep the damn Umbreon alive while I'm throwing balls at him. All for a Pokemon I'm deliberately not going to use to annoy people. But hey, if I catch him now, I bet he won't have it later. My kids get the zoomies for candy. Well, yes. What are you doing now? Making me miss the action. Yes, that is a copy of Dark Souls 3. And that's a box of crackers. They are suspiciously close to each other, I promise you. But the crackers are not part of the deep lore of Dark Souls, let me tell you. Oh, he's gonna kill himself with recoil. Cool. Capture someone else's Pokemon. I mean, if he kills himself with recoil, that's the end of it. I'm not gonna waste time trying to catch this guy if he's not gonna be caught. Dark Soul, the Cracker Trial. Not sure if the game or XD, but calling a regular Pokemon's name raises defense sometimes. Well, we'll never know. See, it's not listening. Because it seems dead set on killing itself. More bits! Load last save point. It must be caught. Why, though? It killed itself. I don't want to be here all day. Just trying to catch a stinking Entei. With heavily implied, you know, RNG. You meddlesome pest! Ah, gwah! It committed suicide. Yeah, it did. To quote the legendary Danny DeVito, suicide is badass. And you know what? I can respect an Entei that respects Danny DeVito. Well, you handled those Pokemon with your audacious skill. Who are you? Don't make up words, Akuma. Master Dickum! That's Scrub's voice now and forever. Ah, Scrub! You're hopelessly outclassed against him. You had 0 chance of winning. I'm pulling out now. Okay, well, oversharing. Go to Ein's lab and help out there. As you wish, sir. You. You seem to have dropped something there underneath your butt cheeks. This isn't over yet. Stronger Pokemon are being made even now. You better get serious about training your Pokemon for our next meeting. Ah ha 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 ha! They just jumped away. Hey, you alright, or... Okay, well, he's gone now forever. I found one F disc. I think my cat somehow turned on a video in my fiance's room. 1 second. Yeah, somehow my cat booted up like a TED Talk. It's trying to get smarter, unfortunately. He popped a squat. I mean... He did. He just leapt away. Off to never be seen again. Much like his Entei, he committed suicide. It was a weird thing to do right after saying, we'll meet again, but, you know... Respect the flex. Wasn't an experience I'd ever want to have again. I'm glad you came to my rescue. I'm Vander, an area leader here at Mount Battle. I'm Kaida, this is Token. We're glad to see you. Kaida explained everything that had happened to Vander. Oh, thank you. Didn't want to read it again. Cat was trying to watch TED Talk on how to convince your owner to give you more food. Morning real quick, kill it with fire before it becomes sentient and take over the world. Yeah. Tell you a joke for 500. What do you call a small rodent that is in charge of the American government? President Weevil! It made more sense when I was playing Resident Evil, but no one asked for a joke during that playthrough. What you've told me explained a lot. Thanks to you, I know exactly why they attacked us. This is a time flute! I happened to find it while I was on my training trek. Boo! So if you're going to unlock hearts of Pokemon, hell no. It said that the time flute will summon Celebi, but just once. There must be something about Celebi that frightens them. They obviously don't want Celebi to encounter Shadow Pokemon! But let's not spend any more time here. Let's go back. I always liked the idea that they're shouting the words in all capital letters. That's one of my favorite gags. But here, I want you to have this. I obtained the time flute. It only works when people are talking. But are you certain? May we really have something this precious? Of course you may. I'd rather that you have the time flute than those crooks that took it by force. Use it and save the Shadow Pokemon from their sinister plans. TM47? Alright, what's that one? Watch it be something thoroughly useless again. Fucking Steel Wing. God damn it. It's not a terrible move, but its accuracy is garbage. Shouting, talking, whispering. Oh, I want to heal. Not, you know... I mean, I do want to save, but let me heal real quick. It was terrifying. I always believed we'd be safe. What do you want? They're standing on my laundry. God damn. That cat wants attention, I tell you what. Maybe she just misses Mom. Out in Indiana. I don't know if you can hear that. I think that's her scratching post, so at the very least, I'm fine with that, but... Pretty sure she was going off the scratching post there. Weevil, the bug duelist from Duelist Kingdom / Island. I mean, a Weevil is a bug, so... Pen Pendragon wants to dominate the game pile, but you're paying attention. I mean, if she really wants to assert dominance over Jack X Combat Racing and Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, then by all means, she's allowed to. I don't think you really need to assert that much dominance over them. It's really not that big of a flex. She's a cat. She's probably just sassing you in some way. I mean, probably. So where the hell do I go now? I guess I could go back and talk to, he's not in Phoenix City, he's in Pyrite. Go back and talk to Duking, tell him everything's been sorted out. Or I take the time flute over to, Agate City. Agate? Whatever, however you pronounce it. Pyrite I get. It's literally the word pyrite. That one's an easy one to pronounce. Then you come to Agate, and it's like, well... How do you tell me where I need to go? You usually do. God, this fucking guy and his divorcee. Check this guy. How's your divorce coming? Today I have come to ask Fatin what I should do about my fortune. Okay, no. He was talking about his, like, wife leaving him. I see! Deep under the ground, a swarming black cloud. I see it clearly, the black whirlpool of smoke. A new enemy! Go with caution! Alright, well, thanks for telling me where it is. Really appreciate that. Hey, Duking. I did the thing. What? No. I didn't say Google. I said Duke. Oh, for God's sakes. I heard, thank you. You did it again. But we don't know why they would go after Mount Battle. Kinda explain what happened to Duking. Ah, so that's it. They were after the Time Flute. That's what it was. Still, the relic at Agate seemed important to the Shadow Pokemon. I think you should check into the relic some more. There was a game, in the US it was called James Bond The Stealth Affair because they somehow finangled the rights. They did not in every other release of the game, so in European, and France, where the game was originally developed, it was referred to as Operation Stealth, plain and simple. Wish I could share a picture. I have a cat and a baby on me. Oh, that's adorable. Pendragon get a camera channel point reward. I mean... I probably should, but she doesn't like getting picked up like that too much. She usually squirms out of it. But yeah, I can throw like a certain number of channel points to make my cat suffer. It's worth it. For people, you know, watching. I heard there's big commotion on Mountain Battle. Yeagun's worried, sick about you. Quick, hurry home and reassure him you're safe and sound. Will do. Get the fuck out of my way. How dare you? Do you know who I am? James Bond, instead of being stealth, he just yells all the time for no reason. Yes, the reason I brought it up was because, that game had a bad habit of randomly capitalizing sentences, even when it was, like, not only was it wildly inappropriate, but it was like his inner monologue would just randomly be capitalized. And there's a very memorable part to me where you're going into a hotel room and the door opens, and just his inner monologue goes, "It's opening, John!" It's stuck in my brain. It lives there rent-free. It's great. Kaida, Token! It's good to see you back. That's the game where one of the puzzles is there's a maid blocking you off from the same hotel. You take the elevator up to your floor, and the maid is cleaning, so you wouldn't want to shove her aside. The solution to the puzzle is to go to the floor below you and take the stairs up so you go around her. I mean, it makes sense, but it's like, why have that be a puzzle? It's just so... Okay, you've wasted my time, and the answer was so obvious. How goes it? Have you trounced the cretins that raided Mount Battle? Yes, I did. I'll allow that. I don't know who the hell said it, but there you go. 5,000 bits to make my cat angry so you can see it. Oh no, it will absolutely be more than that. What does your pussy look like? That's a personal question. My brother has 2 pussies while I have birds. Well, my cat, as I will say from now on, I have a Void. She's currently playing with a straw wrapper. Fascinating. Yeah, there it is. Plastic. Where'd you even get that? What is that? Oh, that's tape from a package. That's not a straw wrapper. I mean, part of me wants to take that away from you, but another part of me is like, you're having fun. Okay. You've been in my room. Don't you go clawing. No! She ran away. I was going to show her, but she ran away. I'm gonna pick her up and show her off to the camera. She was playing with this, if you can see it on the camera there. It's just tape from a package. Should probably take that away from your angle of your camera. I've got wires hooked up to it. It would be really weird. Maybe next time she comes in, I can try, but wires are making it difficult. But no, she's a void. She's a very black cat. Got a little bit of, like, lighter hair under her ears, but that's it. I expected nothing less of my own granddaughter, and of course you, Token. That's the wrong goddamn thing. I'm trying to pull open windows here. Yes, nothing left of my daughter, and of course you, Token. I see. So Vander conferred the time flute onto you. Get a second camera. Sure. I was going to post a picture of her on Twitter, but it was being difficult. What are you waiting for? Depart for the Relic Forest and summon Celebi at once! I wonder what will happen. I find it quite exciting. There's something I'd forgotten. I may have a number of your PD thing. Token gave the PDA number to Egan. Good! I'll reach you with this number if anything happens. That makes us pen pals! Ho ho ho! Sweet, I'm pen pals with Santa. Cat cam. I mean, she'd have to sit in one place for that to even make sense. I can't just have a camera trained on my floor in the hopes that she shows up. She did chill out in a chair with me when I pulled a chair in one day while I was streaming. I guess I could have had a camera trained on that. So the Relic Forest. I assume it's down that's not this way. I assume it's that cave down there where I got my Hitmontop at. My precious Hitmontop. I just did a lap of the town. Only fans for Pendragon, you gotta pay to see Token's pussy. Alright, well, listen. Let's not, you know, say too many things that I'm going to have to live with having said out loud here. Nathan's a fan of that sentence. It's being difficult. Pendragon's a cat. That's her default attitude. Yeah, I tried to pick her up. She has a bad habit of, I don't mind the biting so much. She very rarely breaks the skin when she bites. Her claws are a real pain. She is very much all about the claws. The Einfile again. Sure, let's see it. Celebi's power! The Purification Shadow Pokemon has several factors. Celebi appears to have the power to boost purification process. If a Shadow Pokemon encounters Celebi, it recalls how its heart was before being closed, and reverts to its original form. The Relic Stone of Agate Village also appears to have the power to complete this purification process. These factors must be eliminated if our Shadow Pokemon plan is to succeed. Shadow Pokemon Lab, Chief 9. Stoke can have Discord. Certainly do. I want to see Burbs. But I don't have birds, so, you know. There's a Pokemon that may open the door to its heart. I have a personal Discord. I don't have like a Token Lad official Discord or anything like that. So I'm guessing in order... Damn! I don't know if it's the perfectly legitimate copy, but that was a solid frame rate on that. That was good animation. I have a giant German Shepherd. You mean you regret saying sober? Well, that's fair. Mischievous opened the door to its heart. Regained the move Psybeam. And a shit ton of experience. Damn! Hell yeah! Alright, Mischievous. Obtained a ribbon! What? Yeah, I'll give a nickname to Mischievous. We're gonna name you... Spoops. Because it's a spooky ghost. It's Spoops. Look at Spoops, everyone. I want to join your Discord. People don't like me enough for me to have a Discord. Besides, what the hell would I talk about? It would just be basically my Twitter where I never post anything. Pokemon get all the XP they missed out on when they're purified. Nice! Just to see Night Stalker's burbs. I mean, look at his Twitter. I assume Night Stalker has pictures of them on his Twitter. Feel free to plug your Twitter, everyone. Thunderbolt! Hell yeah. Nice. 31. I think Flaffy's strong enough to evolve at this point into Ampharos. Yup. There it is. In Gen 4, it actually gets some decent moves, like Signal Beam and Rock... not Polish. Stone Edge. You get Stone Edge. Very good special attacking Rock move. It's actually kind of worth teaching it things like Fire Punch in this generation, because it's still a special move. Ampharos, one of the few Pokemon that got worse with the physical special split, if you can believe it. Yes. We're gonna name you, I don't know. There's no logic to this one, like Spoops. This one's just gonna be Sliver. I don't know why. I look at this guy and I get the name Sliver in my head. Whatever happened to MySpace? I don't know. Ask Tom. I'm good friends with him on MySpace. I assume I need to have, yeah, an actual Shadow Pokemon to purify. I guess I'll go and get Makahita just to see. I really don't think I'm going to replace Hitmontop, though. Unless he gets a really good move. I really don't see myself replacing Hitmontop. Intimidate's too good of an ability to pass up. And Hitmontop's already significantly a higher level. I imagine, ooh, a Quick Claw. Be higher level even with the experience Makahita's going to gain from being reverted to a normal Pokemon. MySpace died when Facebook came out, but there's always a new social media platform that will kill another. I don't know, Facebook seems to have staying power. It's been around for a while. No one I know actually uses Facebook in this day and age except for old people. Which I think is part of what killed it. Am I missing? How the hell do I get up here? I feel like I'm missing something. It's like a ramp, right? Yeah, there's like a ramp I joked is not wheelchair accessible. There it is. Jesus. I have one friend, and I only use Facebook to keep up with family. There you go. MySpace still technically exists, but no one uses it. How dare you speak that way about Tom? That man is friends with everybody on MySpace. He'd be friends with you, even if he caught you chatting shit about him like you are right now. Yeah, I mean, Altaria's nice. Well, I guess Swablu... I don't know when Swablu evolves, but... Altaria does get some good moves. It's a solid attacker. Gets Dragon Dance, gets Earthquake. That's it. Those are really the only two. I think he gets Dragon Rush at some point. Might be useful to have an Altaria, I guess. Alright, let's see Makita. MySpace is not even social media at this point. He was my top 8. Well, naturally. Shout out to top 8. Makita opened the door to his heart. Foresight. Oh, good. Vital move there. Smelling Salt. Nope. Smelling Salt. What a shit move. So, Smelling Salt, first of all, power is 60. Not even a fighting move, so it doesn't get the stab bonus. And it does extra damage if the target is paralyzed. Makuhita and Hariyama, despite this being their signature move, have no way of legitimately, consistently paralyzing a target. So Smelling Salt is a terrible move. It might be good here, where I can, like, combine it with the Thunder Wave, but, I mean, it's just so not... I might as well. It's better than Foresight, right? It's high on smelling them salts. Yeah. Do have Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr, and Instagram account, but doesn't have much at this point. You should post your pets on there. People love pets. Makihita's evolving crazy. Is he going to evolve into the Thick Boy? My favorite Thick Boy in the whole video game series? Actually, no. He's stopping being the Thick Boy that I love so much and is becoming this Thick Boy instead. Look at that boy! He's thick. Those thighs. You think your thighs can crush watermelons? Joke's on you. He crushes bowling balls with those thighs. Obtained a ribbon. Yes, I will. There you go. Thickus! Thickums. Big Papa Thickums. Almost. Grandma uses Facebook to talk to her sister in Mexico to see what they're doing. We had to saw them how to use a tablet. I'm going to assume you meant had to show them how to use a tablet. But yeah, I I grasp that, you know, video game controllers to then touchscreen tablets and things like that, to those uninitiated, are about as easy to comprehend as a plane's control schematics. Let's look at Hariyama's stats versus Hitmontop's stats. Okay, just to make this easier, let's swamp you too. And then actually look at the Pokemon, thank you. Swablu evolves at 35. That might be worth using. So, despite being 7 levels lower, it has better attack, better special attack, and not much else. Much better HP. But I mean, Thick Fat is not a great ability. If it had Guts, that would be something. Intimidate is just such a much better ability. And yeah, Makuhita, or Hariyama rather, has slightly better stats, but I don't know, I just think I'm going to have to go with Hitmontop on this. Besides, every time I replay Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby, like, there's a really solid chance I'll wind up with a Hariyama and a Makuhita on my team. So, hey, let's be bold and different and have a Hitmontop instead. And I guess we'll keep working on Swablu then, for the time being. Typo again, yeah. Well, okay, so now that I've done that, do I go back and talk to him, or do I have to, like, actually use the Time Flute at the thing? Because I assume that was the relic, or it's a bit further in. I went and got water. What did I miss? I'm just purifying Pokemon. You didn't miss much. How long have I been going? 2 hours. Yeah, alright, that's fair. There's certainly nothing else here. Can I... Mystical Relic! So if I use the Time Flute that I don't seem to have... There it is. Marvelous Flute that can summon Celebi. Umbreon? It's meaningless to use that item. A Hitmontop? Oh! Look at that! So Celebi, yep, there it is. The legendary Onion Fairy itself of time and space just shows up to make it better. Instantly purifies, no matter the progress. Nice. Oh, but I can only use it once, right? Did I just waste that? I think I might have just wasted that, because they said they could only use it once. Agility. Jesus Christ, man. Sure did. Fuck. Well, I will give a nickname to Hitmontop. Alright. You're going to be... Spin... 2... Win. There we go. I think you wasted it. Sure did. There's another one available later in Pyrite. Yeah, okay. Well, live and learn, right? As the great Crush 40 once sang about in Sonic, you live and learn. Wait, once in the entire game? That sucks. Well, no, apparently there's other Time Flutes kicking about. They're just, I assume, later in the game. Still, though, definitely seems like a waste, but it's not like I had an Entei, so, you know, what are you gonna do? I would like a Flygon, though. Like, I get that Altaria's nice. I'd rather have a Flygon. Oh, so, yeah, I guess I'll talk to the old man up here and see what that's all about. Hey, old fuck, I did it. What's next? It'd be useful if one... Okay, well, luckily it's... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shadow Pokemon. Yeah, no. It's... What's the news telling me? Time for the news! According to authorities, there's a criminal syndicate that is seeking world domination. When isn't there? It's thought to be linked to the rash of reports from various regions about vicious Pokemon. We hope to bring you additional info as the story... Okay, well, gee. You're just telling me they exist? What a great news story. I wonder why people don't trust the media anymore. I have a shiny Flygon and go. You lucky bitch. Would absolutely love a shiny Flygon. I have a shiny Trapinch in a Minecraft mod of Pokemon, so that exists. Mystery Lab. Oh, I think that's probably where I want to go, since it's, you know, new and there and everything. I have an unholy amount of shiny Zubats. An email! Back when email was hyphened. Minor peon nabbed. Excuse me? Duking, you can't just email me about every little thing that happens. We snapped a pair of goons we think are taking orders from Mirror B. They might be worth squeezing some intelligence out of. The police! Have them in jail. Scum to Pyrite in a hurry. Oh, okay. That's... Alright, I guess I'll ditch the mysterious lab in favor of Pyrite. Fortunately, it's not... Okay, it is quite far from it. I thought it might be the construction site. I have a shiny Porygon, Charizard, and Sneasel. Flygon's my boy! Again, this may be an XD thing, but there's a cave to the left side of Agate Town with a move tutor in it. We've met the move tutor, and you said he wasn't very useful. Oh, move deleter. Cave to the left. I mean... I'll take a look. What do I... Do I still need heart scales? Because we're gonna have a problem if I do. I don't have any heart scales. Not sure if it exists in this game or not. Well, that's why I'm taking a look, Nathan. Fucking cool your shit. To the left, you say. Boy, I'm not seeing a cave. Whoop, wait a minute. Wait, what's this here? What do we have here? Items. That's what we have. Ultra Ball. Nice. And a Silk Scarf. That buffs normal moves, I think? Yep. I should also give this to... Ampharos or Slow. So I'm going to give you the Silk Scarf. Wait, I gave him the Quick Claw. Alright, that's fine. Well, certainly doesn't appear to be a move tutor unless there's some other cave. Cave exists, but there's no move tutor. Good to know. Yeah. Nathan, despite being more familiar with this game's sequel, which is called XD Gale of Darkness... Colosseum 2 was just a little bit too normal, I suppose. Requested I play Colosseum. Maybe because he wanted to see it, maybe because he wanted to introduce me into the exciting world of Pokemon Colosseum. Either way, that's what I'm playing. They're in the jail, which was right here. This is jail? It's all a bit rusty in this town, you know? Hey, what's up? Suspects we arrested haven't spilled any beans. Not a thing. Reckon they're afraid of payback from their organization. Oh, wait, Token! Sorry. Oh, wait, Token! Was it? Your PDA number, please. Shirley's. Or Shirley's? Shirley's? I'll be in touch with you just as soon as I hear anything. Good to know. You know, I do have the key to the prison. Could just... Alright, what's your deal? What's your angle? Firma. Oh, you! Get away from me! Wouldn't it be a shame if I were to bust in there and strong-arm you? What up, champ? Listen, Chief Sherles and I, we caught 2 more suspects. They never came... They came back to the creepy old building. We nabbed them on the spot. Heh. Oh, Foley, yeah. You went and checked out the lab? Oh, what could it be? I don't have a clue what's going on in the lab. What's your story? Trudely. They said there'd be some new prisoners, so they split me and Foley up, but you know the guys in the next cell. Those voices sound familiar. I've been drinking water. It's hot out. Yes, I have. Motorcycle has too many exhaust tubes and not enough wheels. Hydrate. Fuck. My water's downstairs. Wait! I've got the Cat Begone water. Soapy. Since this is a bottle that used to have soap in it. That's disgusting. Yep. You can really taste the soap. Should keep water with me around more. Is that better or worse than when I sprayed deodorant into my mouth? I just hydrate with any liquid nearby. Ahem. Door's locked. Yeah, but I have the key. Heh. Hello, ladies. We were collared when we tried to sneak back down into the Under. It's just another thing that goes with it and everything else you caused. It's all your fault. An elevator going down. There's a key of some sort. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Give me that. Hey, thanks. Yeah. So what? I head back to, yeah, by the way, that jail's open. You might want to close it again. Here's your key back. Okay. Guess not. I have an elevator key. Don't poison yourself. Drink regular water. Nah, it's fine. If I die on stream, I hope one of you calls 911. You'll have to dox me, though, so keep that in mind. Alright, so armed with a key to the elevator, can I actually use this here elevator? You again? What do you want now? What do you think you're doing here? Ugh. Thought I already beat you, roller boy Pike. Drink some alcohol to sanitize your insides. No, I have work later. No, drink the bleach. Pickles from Metalocalypse. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Thank you for the bits. Bleach is mostly water. And we're mostly water. Therefore, we're mostly bleach. So if we drink bleach, that just means there will be more of us in us. It's healthy. Vomiting blood. Just immediately. The only attacking moves you have are Rapid Spin and Triple Kick, huh? You know, maybe I do want Hariyama on the team. It'll be fine. I'm sure he'll learn something, right? Not against these guys, though. Jesus. Get Sliver out here, jeez. And you, Shadow Rush Talo, I suppose. Level 40! What the fuck? Therefore we are Bleach, yeah. We're Bleach, it makes sense. Metalocalypse... That's their fly animation, huh? He just sits there? Cool. Anyway, Thunderbolt, Noctowl, and, yeah, Shadow Rush Talo, I guess. It's so dumb, just sitting there. It's so dumb. Yeah, no, Metalocalypse is just one big, Bleach stan. They're real big fans of Orihime. Very much a waifu for them. Of course you're in hyper mode. Well, you keep doing Thunderbolt on good old Noctowl there, and you Shadow Rush Talo. Still. Gotta go have to pick my sister up from school. You do that. I do need to get the taste of soap out of my mouth, though, so... By the way, this bag sounds exactly like Pendragon's treats, so it always summons her. It's really annoying. I got me chocolate donuts. Brought to you by Blur. Blur, they haven't paid me. I'm going to help my mill go red. I'm going purple. No idea what you're talking about. Right on cue, there's Pendragon. Let's see if I can, hold on a second. Can I, or does this ruin the camera entirely? There she is. There's Pendragon, and there's the pile of games. Smile for the camera there, you void cat. That's fascinating, isn't it? Alright. Reset the camera. There we go. There you go. You got the Pendragon update. She's alive and well. Everyone can go ahead and tell my fiance the cat's not dead. And I will thank you for it. Even you, Pendragon. You can go ahead and tell everyone you're not dead. Sassy as ever. Yeah, she's giving you the business. She's staring you all down. She heard the bag and was like, treats? They aren't treats, Pendragon. You'll get a treat before I leave for work, but not now. Wanted to be Ichigo from Bleach, and Arg said I needed orange hair, so my husband's mom is dyeing mine purple. Ah, okay, I missed that. I'm helping her go red. Ah, so your mom gets to be Ichigo, and you can be that one woman from Bleach who's like the lieutenant of the science guy, Captain 9, I think. I forget what his name is, but the weird dude with the mask. His lab assistant slash lieutenant, very purple hair. Hello, Mr. Token. Wires Gaming, what's up? It's been a while. Right, now, with the elevator key in hand... God, I wish you had better moves, Spindowin. Maybe you'll level up. My Pokemon are looking for a chance to go wild! Booyah! Alright, Geets. What Pokemon is so important that you've got it going wild? Barboach and Pupitar. Whoa, slow down. My heart can't take all this excitement. Is Pupitar dark yet? I know Tyranitar is like dark ground. I don't know if Pupitar is dark yet. I ask because Triple Kick would be good against it, in the event that it were. I mean, it doesn't appear to be super... Well, it's doing decent damage. Okay, yeah. Got it. Pendragon, where are you at? Oh, you're right over there. She likes to sneak behind my chair and sink the claws into it. Because she's a little brat, aren't you? Yeah, you are. This stream has been a lot of me talking about old video games and cats. This stream has been every other streamer on Twitch. Except I'm not playing Among Us. Pupitar is ground rock. Oh. I thought I know it. Tyranitar becomes dark. I thought I can just rapid spin, honestly, kill the Carvana, save the PP. I was hoping, or at least wondering. I guess it's still super effective either way, but I was wondering if Pupitar went dark yet. Among Us is stupid. I don't really play Among Us, so I have no opinions on it. I don't really care about watching the game itself. I like watching the people playing it. But even that, it's not like I'm watching, you know, Chilled is a big player of it. Alright, well, just the name Chilled sent Pendragon running in fear. That's how good he is at Among Us. But yeah, Chilled plays with a lot of, like, strangers, or people he doesn't know that well. He just, like, gets a couple people he knows, and then some people that those people know. And that's always, whatever to me. Whereas, you get a bunch of people that know each other playing that game. That's entertaining. I should have called Swablu. What am I doing? Dude with the mask is Komarua. Yeah, that sounds right. He doesn't have a female assistant and isn't the science guy. Nope. Talking about a different guy then. Science guy is Kurosuchi and has a female lieutenant, but aforementioned female lieutenant does not have purple hair. Female with purple hair is Yoroichi. She's a former captain of the 2nd Division. Oh yeah, Yoroichi does. She might not have purple hair. Science guy definitely has, like, the weird face going on, though, with the mask and Bleach, right? And does she not have purple hair? It's been a long time since I've seen Bleach, so I wouldn't remember. Yoroichi certainly does. You're right. Pokemon don't look like they've gone wild enough. It's a Barboach and a Pupitar. But I'll let you off with just this time. Yo, dude, my Pokemon are about to go hog wild and tear through you. Go! Love Disc and Wurmple! What? Why, though? Oh, fuck. Ah, I didn't call you! God damn it! I got fucking... Ugh. Can't heal you like this. I could have gone downstairs and healed you. I don't know why I'm an idiot. Abnormality detected. Target locked on. Alright, we have a robot. Hunter Gear would like to battle. How much longer is the stream? Another 50 minutes. I go until 3. My time. Or go until 4, my time. I go for 3 hours. Swablu! Yeah, triple kick the Magnemite, and you just call. Science guy's a mad scientist and a lot of experiments on a lot of people, including himself. That's why he looks weird. And she has blue hair, not purple. I'm colorblind, so I'm gonna go ahead and chalk that up to oops. Could have fooled me. I guess... Who needs the levels? I guess Sliver. I wanted to go Cyan, or Cyan, I don't know how it's said, blue, but she has purple, so I'm cool with it. I mean... You don't need to look like Yoruichi. It's not a necessity. I'm actually avoiding bleach since I ruined my hair last year. Ah, for bleaching your hair, that's fair. Yeah, just Thunderbolt the Remoraid. One day your Quick Claw will proc. I promise, Sliver. Hopefully you can break through the confusion, though. I'll love you forever if you do. Alright, you heard me. On the team permanently. He's confused, though, so he didn't actually hear me say it. I'm allowed to renege on that. Emergency! Mayday! Mayday! Abnormality detected in friendly Pokemon. Yeah, that's right. My Pokemon actually like me. Because I kidnapped them. Wait, what? Bib Trivia, Mad Scientist Guy female assistant was made in the laboratory by the aforementioned Mad Scientist Guy. I knew that. They cover that when... what's their names? Uryu and Ryuji, I think his name is? The red-haired guy with the sword that can, like, break into multiple pieces and shit. They're fighting the... God. Names of characters are so long ago, I'm having trouble pulling them in. But they're fighting the one science dude. He's like Mr. 9 of the top 10 ranked dudes. He's got, like, pink hair. He's insane and really loves chuckling and talking about how great he is. But, like, bug Pokemon drawn to a candle. I'm going with these Pokemon. You said that last time and I fucking schooled you. Yeah, they were fighting him, and I think he killed his assistant in order to heal himself, or, like, did damage to her. And the explanation was that he can always just patch her up since he made her in a lab anyway. I celebrated 27, bald and sexy. Okay, sure, there you go. They call it the leukemia look, and it's in this season. Charlie Brown, more like Charlie Stud. Those are terrible jokes, and I'm probably going to hell, but, you know. I'm gonna have fun while I go there. If I'm going to hell, I might as well have fun getting there, right? Probably should have swapped Swablu out now that I think about it. Keep hitting him! Fucking Christ. Weird guy's name is Abaria. Renji, that's it, Renji. I was like, Abaria doesn't sound right. Renji's correct. Mad Scientist is the 12th Division Captain, not the 9th. No, the Scientist is the 12th Division. I meant the pink-haired guy in the desert when, like, they're going after, Aizen, I think his name is. He's got, like, those 10 dudes that are, he had to fight through them. Like, there was the one dude, I think Grimjaw's his name. He was number 5. Those guys. I'm pretty sure the pink-haired dude that they were fighting was number 9. And that's when, I believe it is revealed that, who needs levels? You need levels, and aren't an electric type, so you can actually do damage to these guys. I believe during that fight is when it's revealed that he made her in a lab. He just kind of offhandedly mentions it to Renji and Uryu, because they were a little bit, you know, concerned with the whole, him ripping her open to heal himself business. Yeah, I'm talking about the Hollows. Yeah, the Hollow guys. Grimjaw might have been 6, I don't remember. I know the one dude was 4, but then he became, like, number 0 or something? No, the one guy was 10, and then he became number 1, and then the 4 dude became number 0? I don't fucking... The guy with the weird, like, round scythe was, he might have been number 5, and Grimjaw was 6, and then fucking Kenpachi shows up and beats his ass in one of the best fights in the entire show. At least that I can remember. Kenpachi just fucking wrecking that guy's shit. He's, like, got him speared through the eye with his sword, and that's where he's hollow. He, like, lifts the eye patch up. Great scene. I love that. Delightful scene. How many times are you going to make me say it? You can't cut me. Delightful. Oh, that mad scientist. Yeah, pink-haired guy is the 9th. Espada, that's what it is, in Aizen's army. Espada are the top 10 hollows under Aizen's command. Grimjaw was 6th. Yep. The guy who goes to 0 is also the 10th. Right. I remember he had, like, the 10 on his shoulder, and one of the numbers fell off. I couldn't remember if it was 0 or 1, though. I love Kenpachi's lieutenant. Oh, she's the best. She's great. I love her. Can't remember her name, but she's goddamn delightful. Kenpachi's just awesome in general. Dude fucking wears bells on his hair to make fights more difficult, and an eye patch that's constantly eating away at his energy, and he hasn't bothered to learn the name of his sword, because if it did, it would kill everyone within, like, a 50-mile radius. God, what a cool dude. I love him so much. The way he just shows up to in that scene, it's like, what's going on here? You're in a fix, aren't you, Ichigo? That was the thing. I think I watched that fight, and then I was caught up on the anime, and I was like, I gotta keep going, this is great. So I started reading the manga, because I very distinctly remember them fighting the number 10 guy, and, like, the number falls off and he becomes 0. I remember that in the manga, not the anime. I just couldn't wait for the anime to catch up. It was too damn slow. Then they had that whole filler season right around that time where, like... I think Rukia was dying on the floor at that point. It was a little bit before that, that whole fight. But there was a whole fucking filler season where, like, they have a new captain come in, and it turns out he's secretly evil, and it's like, what the fuck am I watching? This is lame. Yachiru, and you mean, and yeah, the last arc, Kenpachi does learn the name of his sword. Cool. The motherfucking bounce. Ah, yes. It's cool that he learned the name of his sword. Come and get some, we're gunning our engines. Raylene would like to battle. Again, that's a name I would actually believe is a name. Doduo and Ledian. You are just not gonna let me have Pokemon that are good for old Hitmontop here to fight. Which has a lot of filler arcs. Yeah, they're from that era of anime where, if you catch up to the manga, rather than just go on hiatus, we'll give you a filler arc. Which, I gotta say I don't prefer. I prefer it if they just went on hiatus. Lazy Bones, yep. You're not wrong. I should look at Swablu's, hold on. What is Swablu's nature, now that I'm here? Bonus attack would be really good. Since, well, special attack, I guess, would also be good. Really just one that doesn't tank those. Modest nature, alright. What do we have for that nature? Modest. Special attack up, attack down. Alright. Hey, guess what? It's learning dragon moves. And, like, flamethrower and shit. I think it can learn flamethrower, actually. So, hey, you know, at least it's consistent with its dragon typing. It could be worse, I suppose. And besides, it can learn Dragon Dance, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? Right. Yeah, it seemed like way back in the day, if you caught up to the manga, you needed a filler arc. They kind of stopped doing that. It's just like, hiatus. Which is definitely, in my opinion, preferable, because filler arcs are usually not that great. Who remembers the Naruto filler arc where they train an ostrich to be a ninja? Nobody likes filler arcs in any anime. There's a few filler arcs that are good, but for the most part, they're mediocre at best. Yeah, to go back to Yu-Gi-Oh! It had 2.5 filler arcs, the third season... Sorry, half of the third season, I guess 2 overall, because half of the third season, the entire 4th season, and the first half of the 5th season were all filler. Because they kept catching up to where the manga was at the time. From that point on, they kind of stopped following the manga when they made Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, so they never really ran into a filler problem again. Arguably, all of the anime is filler because it doesn't follow the manga. Just check, there are no move tutors or relearners in this gen, which is annoying and makes it more questionable as to why they put a move deleter. Yeah. So I guess, God, let me see what Hitmontop can learn, because I'm really hoping, maybe there'll be some good TMs, but Hitmontop Gen 3 learn set. Because I really wanted to learn some better moves than triple kick and rapid spin, for God's sakes. Leveling up. Fuck. All that's left for me to learn is... I could have had rolling kick and revenge? God, all that's left for me to learn with him is detect and endeavor. What can he learn by TM, at the very least? I can learn Brick Break. I have no idea where Brick Break is in this game. That would make it... That would just immediately make him better. A reliable, consistent fighting move. Oh, hey, Swablu. Brother! Feeling I'd appreciate some filler for Seven Deadly Sins. I haven't seen that. I've been told it's very good, though. Last anime I really watched was, oh god, it was a while ago. Christ, what did I watch last, in terms of anime? Megalobox? I finished that up, because I started it and then caught up and just, like, kind of went on break with it. Megalobox is a fantastic anime, by the way. Highly recommend it. Really enjoy waiting for the story. I really enjoy it, just waiting for the story sucks. Yeah, I hear that. What is your... Because your attack is not bad. The spell tag boosts it. Your special attack is actually better, so it's good that you know Psychic. It is Psychic that you know, right? Let me see your moves. Psybeam, right. Which is 65 power? Yeah, you know, that's not bad, honestly. Could be worse. So yeah, I'll send you out since you need the levels. And then I'll run back and heal Swablu. I've been reading Beatty and Beastman and would love an anime. Beauty. Ah, that makes more sense. Beatty and Beastman sounds awesome, though. It sounds like a buddy cop where they go around punching criminals. Hey, in case you couldn't tell, Megalobox is a sports anime. It's a good one, though. It's a boxing anime. It's delightful. Oh, it knows Pursuit. That could be a problem for the ghost. Yeah, well, okay, no. It turns out it's not a problem for the ghost. Dropped in the dirt. I just beat Blue Dragon. Does that count as an anime? Because I know Blue Dragon has an anime counterpart. I don't know how closely it follows the game, but, you know, I did beat it, and it's by Akira Toriyama, which I think by default makes it an anime. Would you like to know where Brick Break TM is? I mean, I'm going to look it up after the stream anyway, so you might as well tell me. Like, I 100% was just going to look it up after the stream. I'm guessing under a mushroom. I mean, maybe. Megalobox is a good one. Hey, you've seen it. From what I hear, Megalobox is getting a second season at some point in the foreseeable future. Why? He won. The show's over. What the hell second season would you have? He made peace with everyone. There's literally nothing to tie up. Unless you give, you know, his coach some cybernetic eyes to see from. I don't think you really could do anything else with the show. Get a reward for Pirate Colosseum. Fuck me! They love doing that. In Gen 3, they give you Brick Break real easily. You just go to Satopolis City, and there's a guy who hands it out. After that, it's always been a pain in the ass to get a hold of Brick Break, because it's like, until... It's still one of the best fighting type moves that's 100% accurate and doesn't have a downside, but until, like, close combat was a thing, it was, like, the fighting move of choice, because it never missed, and it was the most powerful one you could do. So, why would you ever do anything else? But, of course, they fucking hide them behind, like... Spin to win missed. Really? God damn. See, this is why I want Brick Break. When can I get it as a reward for Pirate Colosseum? Is it just randomly determined? And there goes Swablu. Boy, you gave it everything you had, Swablu. Sure look forward to going down and healing you again. All that experience you'll definitely get when you become normal. Don't know the details about the second season's plot, or if it's even happening for sure, but word on the street is Megalobox getting a second season in the foreseeable future. I cannot think of an anime that needs a second season less than Megalobox. It was an excellent story, it was well told, every episode mattered and was important. It wrapped up beautifully, there's no loose ends, I can't imagine why you would ever give it a second season. I mean, I guess it's popular, that would be why you give it a second season. I have no idea what you would do with a second season. I guess maybe you could set it in, like, the future and have good old Gearless Joe be, like, the new trainer, training an up-and-coming kid. That's literally the only thing I could think to do with it. Well, we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. Yeah. Katana Agari. It's been forever since I've seen it, but it's a fucking... It's probably my favorite anime. That's another one that absolutely does not need a second season. It was criminally overlooked in the anime world. It was easily the best anime that came out that whole year. But not enough people watched it. In its defense, it had one episode a month for a full year, so it's not like, you know, people were frothing at the mouth with all the hot new episode drops. It took a while to come out. But once it was out, it was a damn good show. Can't say I've heard of that one. It is... If you like being sad, you'll really like Katana Agari. It is the story of, in feudal Japan, a strategist for the shogunate, like a military strategist, is, she has recruited a mercenary to help her track down, like, 12 legendary swords. And that's the very broad strokes overview, and that's all I'm going to say on it, because it's very good, and I don't want to spoil it. But it's the journey, it's the story of them traveling around. There's 12 episodes, each episode is them dealing with a sword. Is the broad strokes overview. They're about 40 minutes long. It was everything it needed to be. It's extremely well written. Easily one of my favorite animes, if not my favorite. It's up there against Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, probably Megalobox, honestly, Full Metal Alchemist. The staples of good anime. Hunter Totty. I'll write it in chat so that, because I have a bad habit of people not hearing everything I say or butchering it. Katana Nagari. I believe that's how it's spelled. If that's not how it's spelled, if you type that plus anime into Google, it will autocorrect and you'll find it easily enough. So do you have... right, I need to be tabbed back in. So does Swablu, now that she's at least lower, have, why'd I have you use agility? What the fuck? Do you have your last move? Fly! Fly's a decent move, actually. It's a shame your, nature, it kind of wrecks it. But, what are you gonna do, right? Wait until you evolve and are a dragon? Yeah, that checks out. I also wrote Katana Nagri. It's Nagari, so I missed an A there. There's a lot of A's in that title. But I promise you it's Katana Nagari, not Nagri. Haha, I love the animation of them just sitting up there in the sky like, nah, bitch, can't hit me. I'm gonna want to deal with that Seadra here. Preferably, you know, with this hit right here. Alright, well. Nice. This is the first real solid hit Swablu's ever done. This gorgeous animation for Petal Dance. Gloom opening its eyes is always a horrifying sight. You use Dragon Dance twice to use Flail? Why? What reason? I hate you! God damn it, Seadra. Quick spelling Katana Gatari. Ah, that's it. Katana Gatari, not Katana Nagari there. But yes, Katana Gatari. It is easily one of my favorite animes, and I cannot recommend it enough. Like I said, it's 12 episodes, and each episode is about 40 minutes, so it's a bit of a time sink. But it's really, 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 really good. I cannot emphasize how good it is. I cannot overstate how good it is. You really threw the Sand Shrew in here, huh? Alright, and I guess you swap out for Spoops. Let's do this. If I'm lucky, I baited out a ground attack, at least from Sandslash, that'll miss. Good defense on Sandslash. Ooh, Swords Dance. You're big on boosting stats, aren't you there, Toddy? Can't say I'm a fan. About time that applied. Confusion from fatigue. Psybeam that glue. Oh, a little bit of extra oomph, please, Mischievous. Sorry, Spoops. That's your name. Nice. Slash. Well, I assume he's hitting the Hitmontop, yeah. Hurt yourself, please. Oh, for God's sakes. The animation for that's absurd, by the way. The little flappy feet as she runs forward. I guess send out... Yeah, Espeon. Why'd I do that? Yeah, Confusion Sandslash, and you just Psybeam the Gloom. Yeah, when Katana Gatari first came out, apparently it got some hate because the animation style put a lot of people off. They didn't like it as much as, you know, traditional animation. I'm trying to learn Psybeam. So Confusion is 50, Psybeam is 65, absolutely. Just add to the list of great anime manga series. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is one of my favorites. I saw the first season of that. It was alright. Couldn't really get into the second season. I'm one of those people that just, it didn't grab me as much. I liked the first season. I thought it was good. Second season, started slow. Couldn't get past it. I got to the bit where they're in the well and trying to get out. And that's about it. They were still stuck in that well, and I was like, I really don't care what happens. I mean, I know they'll get out of the well, obviously, but, you know. Didn't really care. Didn't like that JoJo as much. Didn't like the whole expanded character thing. I liked the sort of small cast of characters the first season had. And then it's like, here's Speedwagon again, and fucking his granddad, and everything. It's like, I don't care. Shout out to Goodbye JoJo, though. Goodbye JoJo! Iconic. Almost as iconic as a Speedwagon. Which, if you've never seen that, that's exactly how he says it. Jojo's Bizarre Adventure is one of those series that people need time to get into, but it does get better as it progresses. I've heard that. I've heard, the fourth season is really, like, regarded as the best one. But, yeah, no, it's just... I've moved on. I really don't have that much interest in going back to it at this point. Poison, huh? You had to throw a poison Pokemon my way. Hit underwater, you son of a bitch. Well, hey, Swablu took out a Cacnea, so that's nice. I suppose... Focus Energy, since you're here, and you swap to, Sliver. Let's try and keep you alive for one battle, shall we? Lower that darkness in your heart as much as we can. Get a reasonable Pokemon out of you. Why does a bodybuilder have a Cacnea and a Tentacool? It's a weird choice for them. You'd think a fighting Pokemon would be on the docket, right? Nice, Quick Claw procced. And that saved us any sort of embarrassment of Spin to Win trying to hit a Poison type. Oh, come on! That wasn't a level. Gotta be kidding me. You turned the tables on me. Ah, how'd the turntables? How long have I been going for? 2.5 hours, my goodness. Done in, but how? What blind spot did you exploit? The fact that your Pokemon are garbage. It's weird that you're blind to that, but there it is. So I want to go in here, right? And use the elevator key? I assume. Because this is the elevator right here, right? Or is there another elevator in the caves I'm forgetting about? And that's the one I want to hit up. I mean, either way, it's not too big of a deal. I've cleared out the room at this point, so, or the building at this point, so I can just run back up here if I need to. I think XD Gale of Darkness was kind of like the last Pokemon game they ever did like this. Where it's, you know... It's... I guess the Mystery Dungeon games exist, but, like... Really, you don't get cool-ass RPGs like this anymore from Nintendo regarding the Pokemon franchise. It's just always the same game. We haven't had a Mystery Dungeon game in forever, now that I think about it. Bit off topic, but Samoan Joe returned to WWE. I mean, yeah. Again, it was one of those where, like, obviously, that's not gonna stick. Braun Strowman's another one where it's like, I imagine he'll be returning to WWE. I don't remember where everything is here. I know I can walk right past you, even though you're looking at me. But there's no reason to. Was there an elevator under the water? I'm forgetting. Because I went down to the sewers, but I can't remember what the hell I did down there. There we go. What you need? Hold it! Says Twan. Don't think you're going anywhere when you catch my eye. Oh, Twan, my goodness. I'm only 14, and I've caught your eye? Heavens. Machop and Shelgon. Oh. Somebody's been practicing. You know, Shelgon. Alright, alright. That's worth pulling out some bigger guns for. In a minute here, obviously. Am I not tabbed in? Jesus. There we go. How come I always wind up randomly not tabbed in? Love that it just falls down and sits on its ass. It's a great animation for it. Jesus Christ. The eyes on Shelgon when he does that, that's insane. Probably want to bring in, yeah, Espeon for this. Psychic seems to hit dragons hard enough that it, you know, gets the job done. Old Espeon's got the benefit of the Twisted Spoons! I'll take that hit. Machop's going down right here, no question about it. Yeah, Strowman's one of those big names in the wrestling world. He isn't the greatest wrestler or anything. I like him. He's rather popular. I doubt they'll just let him go easily. And I said they're realizing that WWE let go of people like Big Show and Sting that easy. Yeah, well... I wouldn't say they let go of him easily. They had, you know... Sting and Big Show were staples. I imagine it was quite a process letting them go. Hell, they kept Big Show's name. That's gotta be, you know, not exactly letting go easy, is it? Sting already had his name, apparently. That was, he contractually still had the rights to the name Sting before they let him go. So he got to keep that. Big Show absolutely did not own the rights to his name. I do love how tongue-in-cheek AEW is about it, though. They, like, had the promo that was like, no more BS. And while you could easily say, oh yeah, it's BS, you know, bullshit, no more of that, we're taking it seriously. Clearly it was because it was hosted by Paul White, so it was clearly no more Big Show. And like somebody joked he's going to be named the Significant Program or something. Good stuff. I loved it. I love when people are tongue-in-cheek like that about it. Good old Significant Program. I think probably Psybeam for you. Maybe not. That didn't do a lot of damage. Hopefully a flinch procs, though, from Bite. That'd be great. Nice focusing. He can do that too. I'm fine as long as he doesn't hit me. Let's see how... Okay, it's still... Let's see how good Shadow Ball is. Ooh, better damage. I'll take it. Nice. Alright. And Camerupt goes down. Grr, my Pokemon was shut down, says Twan. Oh, Twan. We hardly knew ye. Or maybe stronger than Mirror B? Well, I did beat him. Also, the man has, like, 5 of the same Pokemon. So, I wouldn't go calling him that strong. On the other hand, they could perhaps meet those halfway and let, at least keep them. Like, I've seen Big Show in interviews saying he left WWE, and he said WWE was not willing to meet him halfway about a lot of stuff. Yeah, no. Vince McMahon is very much a my way or the highway type of guy, even if it costs him money, which is insane since the man is a money-grubbing lunatic fiend. He has no idea how to, like, make money. It's weird. He makes money, but he doesn't... It seems like he doesn't know how to keep making money. Or, like, make more money, you know? There's things he could very easily be doing that would be more popular and make him more money. He's actively choosing not to do that, which is just... The man's insane. Welcome to here. What a fucking sentence. You work really hard on that witty rejoinder there. Sosh. Your Jigglypuff and your Mareep. My god. There's some pretty horrible stories of Vince McMahon being just a complete money-grubbing lunatic psychopath. Probably want to change Pokemon for you. I wonder if I can get the move for the TM Dig in this game. Because Dig's another one that's a solid move on Hitmontop. He can learn it, and it's a powerful move. Nice. Took out the Jigglypuff. Frankly, at this point, it seems more like Vince made all the money he has by dumb luck and fluke. He had a good idea, but he's not the person who should have had that idea, if that makes sense. You look at how he runs it, and you're like, it really should be someone else. I don't know how you came up with this. Didn't he want to call... I've heard this. I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but I'd like to believe it's true. I believe he originally wanted to refer to WrestleMania as, like, the Grand Tussle or something like that, which... WrestleMania is definitely the name he should have gone with there. That's the better name. It was something like that. It was the Mighty Tussle, the Grand Tussle, the Ultimate Tussle. It was definitely Tussle, is the problem. He wanted to call WrestleMania the something Tussle. And it's like, alright. No. Stop right there what you're doing. That's a terrible name. No one will take it seriously. You expect people to pay money to see this thing. Oh no, not a tussle. The greatest fighters in the country coming together for a tussle. God damn it. Oh, Sosh doesn't know what to do. Stop referring to yourself in third person. And get better, you know, opening lines than welcome to here. Although it is universally true, I suppose. No way, you're supposed to tell me that you're strong. What? I mean... Could you not tell by my protagonist outfit that I was super strong? Boy, you know, I gotta say, we know nothing about this kid. Even though I named him myself, all we know is that he was a former member of Team Snag'em, and he stole a machine that lets him steal Pokemon. That's it. I know he had an Umbreon and an Espeon one day. Like, really, please, can we get a little bit of personality from our main dude here? Kaida's full of personality. She got kidnapped, she can see Shadow Pokemon, she's constantly talking about her grandparents. Nothing wrong there. Token's a fucking wet blanket over here. I got 10 minutes. Alright, let's see, I can probably just walk past you. Yeah, see you. Let's see what this elevator is all about. I'm just going back to where Mirror B was, though, at this point. Unless there's some other elevator I don't know about. Yeah, what's your deal? Why are you over here? Oh, what have we here? It seems like a dude who puts out a lot of ideas and sees what sticks, and by pure luck enough of his ideas stuck to make him rich. Most part he doesn't have a specific plan, and their goal he follows to make money. Well, not only that, it's not even he doesn't have a specific plan or goal. His plan or goal is do it my way. And he's refusing to acknowledge that he's a human being who might be wrong. So, do it my way doesn't always work. It's worked for now because there really hasn't been a lot of competition. And WWE is such a staple at this point. Even with AEW and shit, you know, having something of a competition against him. It's not like they're gonna stick. They're still not big enough to be a legitimate threat to the WWE. A legitimate threat to the WWE. That's just sadly the way it is. So he's never really had to come to terms with the fact that his ideas are shit, because he can just be like, it's my way, and we have to deal with it because there's no alternative. There are becoming alternatives now, and that seems to be, you know, waking him up somewhat. WWE has definitely improved ever since the AEW entered the scene. But, I mean, they're still a mess, so... Did you already use Future Sight? How are you stacking that? I guess maybe you can stack Future Sight. I've never even considered the ability to stack Future Sight. Just such a why bother? Hey, 34, you'll have to see it. Teddy Ursa! Oh, fuck! Not the teddy bear! What will I do? It's a teddy bear, guys! Frankly, my way of the highway approach rarely ever works. One should always acknowledge their own shortcomings and take advice from others when it's due. Unless you're Vince McMahon, who didn't need to. I will say this for the man. He appears to have enough of a fuck you, in-your-face attitude, we're doing it my way, that he was probably able to, like, bully his ideas into fruition, if that makes sense. And then those ideas were just good enough that they started paying out big dividends, so people started listening to him. Because he does seem like the kind of guy who will command a room, and people will just kind of nod along and go, ooh, yes, very good. And not just because they're yes men, but because he has a kind of personality that just sort of takes over a room, if that makes sense. Don't you people have any sense of direction? Do you mean to tell me you were wandering lost this whole time? Are we? Is it not this way? Are you purely existing to tell me I'm going the wrong way? Because I don't know where I'm going. Yep, this is definitely not the right way to go. I'll try the other way. I'd like to find where I'm going before I end stream, or maybe I'll just end stream having bumbled around, not knowing where I'm looking, and, I'm training here. One day I'm going to win at the Colosseum. And then I'll look it up, after the fact. Zigzagoon and Lanoon. Hey, look, Pokemon I can actually fight with my 2 Pokemon out in front. I really don't need Spin to win out in front. Level 40 is strong enough for him. Or 41 as he's soon to be. Ooh, Lanoon! Fast boy, aren't ya? Yeah, that's right. Keep hitting him. Fuck! 2 hits. God damn it. Damn, Zigzagoon's faster too. It's super cool that you hit the Swablu. Super cool. Hey, at the very least, I can probably clear Swablu's heart after this. And just shift Misdreavus in there. They won't be able to hit him. Hit her, rather. It's a ghost! Let's go, Spoops. See? It didn't affect. And there goes Linoon. That makes sense. As I said, enough of ideas stuck. Among many of his shitty ideas, stuck that made him rich, but those ideas stuck by pure luck and not because Vince was a good business sense or anything. No. Unfortunately, that is not the case. It also is probably a case of, you know, what is it, a broken clock is right twice a day, so he was bound to, you know, if he kept having ideas, get one that at least landed, right? I do like Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon's a cutie. Obviously based on a raccoon, but, you know. Nice, just one more hit. Yeah, there we go. Put my noon down. Spinning around of Hitmontop is great. As it always is. And there goes poor Zigzagoon. Ah, my confidence took a hit. Well, naturally. Very much would like to know where to go, though. Do you happen to know the way? Maybe I should be training at the pre-gym. What the fuck's the pre-gym? And should I be training there? I'd like to keep using super potions, if you can believe it. Alright, that's good enough for now. Well, these are items, not where I need to go. But hey, I'll take the items, right? An iron! Sure. Got a protein! Alright, I think I see where this is going. Carbos. Zinc. Alright, I'm betting Carbos on this last one. There it is. Alright. Checks out. So no, I'm in the complete wrong spot. I have an elevator key, and I'm looking for an elevator. I didn't think there was one back at Mirror B's place, but I guess there, or where I fought Mirror B, but I suppose there might have been somewhere. It's a shitty business sense, and saying is, even broken clocks show right twice a day. So yeah, he was bound to have a good idea or two among the shitty ones. Just statistically, yeah, he was gonna. It is so bizarre, though, that a man like him can exist and just... How do you ignore people as... If that man could make money ignoring people, he would be the richest man in the world. Just ignoring good ideas that are being presented to him. Because so many people, there's so many horror stories of people trying desperately to, like, quote-unquote save the WWE with, like, not shitty business decisions that Vince just shuts out. I can only assume because they weren't his idea. And he's like, how dare you? Whereas if he had thought of it, of course he would have done it, but, you know, how dare someone have an idea that isn't his? But of course it lived on purely because there was nothing else. All that when Vince started the WWE, there wasn't much competition. So by default, yeah, I mean, people wanted to see it, and they weren't going to see it anywhere else, so... It was also a great sell to the fighters as well. Or the talent, if you prefer. He's like, so you just want us to come out here, talk smack at each other, and throw each other around? He just went up to some bodybuilders. He's like, how'd you like to get into theater, you know, real performance, TV shows? We'll give you a cool title, you'll wear flashy outfits, and you get to throw other people around. It's like, yeah, sure, that sounds fun. You'd be a fool to say no to that. alright, you're gonna be Hulk Hogan. And Hulk's just like, yeah, I like that. I get to design my own look, and it's like, you bet. Nice, I'm gonna get mutton chops and a bandana. I'm gonna act in movies. It's like, alright, well, you did 3 movies because you're a terrible actor, but, you know. He's a decent wrestler, in his defense. He's just a bad actor. 4 movies if you count the sex tape. Shout out to whatever that website was that broke into his house and stole his sex tape and then took him to court on the grounds of free speech when he tried to sue them. Fucking wild story. They were like, we've got free speech rights, he won't silence us. And it's like, you broke into his house and stole a sex tape he made. This isn't a matter of free speech. They were really fucking... I think they were ready to die on that hill, and die they did. They were sued into oblivion. They owed him like millions in damages, and they couldn't pay it back. And it's like, well, duh. What'd you think was gonna happen? You really thought any sane person was gonna side with you? It was ridiculous. I think it was like Lurker was the site? I don't remember the name of it. But yeah, it was a shit show. And fairly so. And Matang goes down. Umbreon's the sole survivor. Zalo. This is an ugly pattern! Alright, I need to be done with the stream here so I can go ahead and start getting ready to go to work. Gotta find literally where I need to go, though. Hopefully it's down here. Yeah, we got water. I can't go that way. Really annoying that they made the pier that long. Can't go this way. Bit of a shame. This way leads towards where Mirror B was? Alright, Mirror B. Hanging out. Oh, he is hanging out here. Or there's someone in here. Huh. Well, I don't have time to get into that. I'm going to go back to the save console and wrap up here. Because that's probably going to be a whole thing. But it seems like I'm on the right track, because there is someone hanging out there. Who seems at least somewhat important. He's got, you know, flashy colors on. Appears to be in a red jumpsuit, or yellow jumpsuit, rather. And if there's one thing we know about yellow jumpsuited people, it's that they love taking monkeys away from their natural habitat and bringing them to New York. Sick Curious George reference me. I'll never stop making Curious George references until the conspiracy around hiding the man in the yellow hat's name has finally been bust wide open. I demand answers. What is the man in the yellow hat's real name? Is it Fred? I mean, why wouldn't it be Fred? Other than that, that's not a very good name. Oh yeah, it's Fred. Not that it's not very good, just anticlimactic name. Overwrite file. There it is. Progress has been saved. You love to see it. Alright. Free speech is when you criticize someone or speak your mind about a given topic without being beaten to death. When you break into someone's home and steal his stuff, that's not free speech. It's being a shameless thief. Yeah, it was a bold choice to die on the hill of breaking into a man's home and stealing his private property of him having sex with his neighbor's wife. They're swingers. It was all consensual. There wasn't even a scandal about that, but whatever. Yeah, no, it was weird. It was really, really weird. Just hard. They were trying to rally people. We're gonna take this to court and have our day. And it's like, are you? Are you really? Because you're gonna lose. They're like, no, we'll stand for reporting and journalism everywhere. I don't think you will. It was like watching a man walk towards a cliff going, trust me, I've mastered the art of levitation. And we all knew what was going to happen, and then it happened. Ah, well. Anyway, yes, I will see everyone on Thursday, because it is Monday today. I have work later. So thank you so much for those of you who watched on YouTube, watching on Twitch. Talk to you later, Super Negotiators. Love you all. Be good people, etc. I missed the button.